Yo, is this thing on? Can y'all hear me, bro? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I get a mic check one time, bro? Can your boy get a mic check one time? Can y'all hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Thank Father, what up? Somebody type in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, man. All right, we good. Hawaiian Punch. All right, we good. All right, let's start this shit over. I've been doing this shit, and it looked like I've been on mute. I don't know what the hell going on, but here we go. There it is. Smash the like button as you come in the building. I see Truth Speak say he won't smoke today. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah. Belts don't matter in boxing, bro. I know some of you purists, some of you quote unquote die-hard boxing fans, y'all say only casuals say that belts don't matter. Yeah. Well, I know damn well I ain't no casual fan, and I'm here to argue with y'all ass today. Belts do not matter in boxing. I'm not delusional, Edgar. Just flow with me tonight, Edgar Chavez, just rock with me tonight, bro. I'm gonna attempt to change your mind. If I ain't changing mine by the end of the show, let me know. But we gonna talk about it, bro. Ben Israel, you can get your ass up here too. Yeah, all y'all can get y'all ass up here too tonight. Just know one thing, I don't never just say shit. If you know me by now, you know I don't never just say shit. Not me. Shout out, not me, my brother. You can get your ass up here too, man. Thank Father, you can get your ass up here too, man. It ain't even that real talk. That ain't even the angle we taking. He say, F them belts, get that money. That ain't what we own. That ain't what we own. We ain't on that. I hope y'all ready, because I'm going to challenge the way that you think. I hope you ready. I'm going to challenge how you move. I'm going to see how much they really matter to you. Yeah. The shit that matter to us is the shit that we remember, right? The shit that matter to us is the shit that we remember. So let's talk about it. Oh, you already know. You already know, Omega Red. Oh, well, you know, I see what you're saying, Knockout. But what I'm saying is... I see what you're saying, Knockout, but see, my point is... But you right, though. That is a fact. Y'all know how y'all do, man. You know how this shit get up here, man. Come on, dog. What my brother DJ G5 gave it, man. Drop that intro so we can get this goddamn show started, man. There you go. Drop that shit, man.
KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? Title got y'all tight. Damn, the title got y'all tight. Man, knockout, no, bro. Say it ain't so, knockout. Man, knockout a real one, bro. But come on, bro. He bullshit, man. I'm hitting that link tonight, bro. I'm on this helmet tonight, bro. Shit, I won't smoke tonight. You won't smoke until you don't want it no more. Let's see who we got in the building. Real Spill Midwest Boxing Talk. What up? Ray Patterson, Oak Cliff Sensei. What up? Crush the Legend. What's good with him, bro? Daryl Deloge, my homie. What up? Mr. Mechanical. I see you. Cash Crypto. Edgar Chavez. Who else done slid through the back door? Sheena in the building. What's up with it? Educated Jab. What's good with it, bro? Let me see here. Philly Bull 91. What's good? Omega Red. What up with it, bro? Bernice Mendez. What up? Let me see here. True Speaks. There you go. What up, bro? You picked the right topic today. I hope you're ready for the smoke. All right, bro. This shit sound good. Tupac, what up with it, man? Let me see here. DP, you with man? DP Rocker, what up? Anthony Chulo, what's good with you, man? Madrid, man, what up, bro? What up with it? Dank Father, what's good, bro? Salute to you, fam. Who else, man? Who else slid up in there? Hawaiian Punch, what up? I ain't seen him in, bro. Salute to you, fam. Salute to my brother Hawaiian Punch. All right. Ben Israel, what up with it, bro? Who else we got? Real Talk in the building. Thrill Hill, my daughter Jada Claire in the building. What up? Dominic, what's good with it, bro? What's good with it, bro? Who else we got, bro? I think Tony T, what up with it, Tony T? I see you, Tony T. All right, Mr. Lightning's World, what up? Sean the Icon, what up, bro? What else we got? Cass, what up? Hey, I see you comment, Cass. He said you go F yourself if you think the belts don't matter. If you say otherwise, well, they don't matter. And I ain't doing that. But you can hit that link when I drop it, though. All y'all can hit the link. Every last one of you. Who else we got in the building, bro? It jumped on me. Damn, bro. Oh, there you go. All right, we got Tay Tay in the building. We got Planet 619 in the building. 903 Boxing. Kirk McCall, what's good? Jermaine Bean, what up? Kirk McCall, God of Green. Showtime, the guy. Everybody in the building, hit the like button one time. What my likes looking at, man? My like, y'all got to get the likes up, bro. Get the likes up, man. We got 83 people in the building. We should have 83 likes. Comer Serene, I see you. William Old School, I see you. All right, let's get to it, bro. Look, I ain't here to waste y'all time, man. How I get rid of this poll, man? Let me unpin this poll off the chat real quick. We done with the poll, man. We done with the poll, and we dropping links right off the rip, bro. Right off the rip, I'm dropping links, man. I ain't got time to play with y'all today, man. I ain't got time because y'all see what y'all like to do is I notice what y'all do. Y'all want to see what you want to happen is you want me to cook first. You want me to cook first so you can try to come up with an argument to rebuttal mine. So you spend a whole hour and a half in the chat. You know what I'm saying? What can I say back to Knockout to make it sound like a good point? What I'm going to say? What can I say? Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to stand on this point right here. Nah, we ain't giving you no time to think today. Let me end this poll. There you go. Get that mug ended. Right side, what up? Belts don't matter, right side. Belts don't matter, bro. Y'all been lying to the people, man. Everybody been lying to the people, bro. Straight up. So let me drop this link. Cause I ain't gonna let y'all know where I'm coming from yet. Goody says GAD or GAD or whatever you want to call yourself, bro. He say belts matter 100%. Everybody, listen, it was like 85% of y'all said belts matter. You said belts matter. Okay, cool. Come tell me why they matter, bro. Come tell me why they matter. Because I say they don't. At all. And everybody in the chat wrong. All y'all wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you. I don't mind. This ain't even, and guess what, bro? This ain't even no contrarian shit. This some shit that I truly believe. And you know when I truly believe something, we do the research. You know when I truly believe something, the argument, you know what I'm talking about? It be flawless. Drink more water. What up? You know when I truly believe something, You're gonna have a lot of facts coming your way. You're gonna have a lot of C cool, what up? X, what up? You're gonna have a lot of shit coming your way that you're gonna have to combat. You're gonna have a lot of shit coming your way that you're gonna have to combat. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna have a lot of shit. So I hope you're ready, bro. I hope y'all ready. Here you go. Let's see who really won it. Because a lot of people, I won't smoke today, knockout. Knockout, I won't smoke. Knockout, I'm here for the smoke today. All right, cool. Here you go. Here you go. Boom. There it is. There it is right there. There it is right there. It's pinned in the chat. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Yeah, you ain't got to type. You ain't got to type. Make sure it's pinned. Yep, it's in there. All right. What's up? What's up? Nah, I ain't trolling. I say what I really believe, Cass. I don't troll. I don't have the energy to troll, bro. I don't have no energy to troll, bro. I see you, True Speech. Let me get this because I don't want this to slow down. So let me take that off. Just in case. I don't want no problem. Schizo Paul, what up? True Speaks. What's up with it, bro?
Nah, I'm trying to figure out what you own that got you with this type of energy today, man. You chose violence.
High quality H2O, brother.
Oh man,
high quality H2O.
Y'all need to start checking y'all water supply over there, then, if that's the case.
Nah, man, we good. We lit. I knew what y'all were gonna say, bro. I knew y'all were gonna try to disagree and act like I'm being biased or whatever. But let's talk about it, bro. Why belts matter, man?
Because
why they matter, bro?
Again, it's the name of it's the name whoever runs the division. Like, it isn't about the most money though or esoteric things. Who did the work of winning, basically beating the champions, the people who they said was the best, not who got the most money. That who the sanctioning bodies, again, since it has to be sanctioned, who they said is their representative. I beat. Like, we can just go just based on the general sense before we kind of dive deeper.
Coach Chris, they don't matter to me. Coach Chris, shout out to Matayo Well with the $10 in super chat. Says, "What's up, all? Hi, chat. Who's your greatest? Who's the greatest fighter of our generation? Who's the greatest fighter of our generation to you?"
To me,
yeah,
Manny Pacquiao.
All right. I can see that 8 division world champion.
But it's the lineal as well. I
got you. When he fought Eric Morales, what belts were on the line?
I want to say it was the WBO and the WBO or the IBF, one of them.
Neither one of those was on the line when he fought Eric Morales. When he fought Oscar De La Hoya, what belts was on the line?
I don't think there was any.
Okay, you got that one right.
I'm just going off of head knowledge. I don't want anybody.
I got you. No, because you're answering too fast to be cheating. When he fought Miguel Cotto, what belts was on the line?
None.
Wrong. They fought for the WBC and the WBO.
Okay, I'm just guessing now.
I got you. So the point I'm making is this: people remember the fights, bro.
Right.
They don't like the belts. Don't matter. When you talk about Manny Pacquiao and Miguel Cotto, we remember the fight.
Right.
You got him as the greatest. You got him as the greatest fighter of our era, the greatest fighter of our generation. I'm not gonna argue the Floyd Manny thing. But what I am going to say is that you don't even remember what belts he fought for, bro. 2 of the 3 questions I asked you, you don't even remember them. So if they matter so much, then why do we not remember? We remember the fights. We remember the fighter. We don't remember what belts they fought for in a particular time. We remember the fight. We remember who they were as fighters, bro. Belts do not matter in the sport of boxing. It's who you fight, when you fight them. Were they in their prime? Was it a great fight? Were they considered a Hall of Fame fighter like you? Were you considered a Hall of Fame fighter like them? All of that shit. That's what people remember for. So basically, basically what I'm saying is, bro, the person that you just said is the best fighter of your generation. You can't even hardly remember what belts he fought for in 2 of his biggest fights, bro.
Right.
So how do they matter if you don't even know what he was fighting for?
Because again, when we're talking about the caliber of opponent, what establishes the caliber of that opponent? So yes, you bring up Cotto, but why is Cotto regarded as a high caliber opponent? Because of the opposition that he's faced, because of the champions that he's went up against. That's why we
because
view
of what he
him like
did,
Sean Porter.
because of what he did in the ring, and because of who he did it to. Not because of his belts, because of what he did in the ring and who he did it to.
But who he did it to, who were they? They were champions.
Some of them were, some of them weren't. A lot of them were, but again, no one cared about their belts. They cared about who you were fighting. Like right now, like a lot of people in my chat right now, shout out to y'all, smash the like button. A lot of people like Devin Haney, bro. A lot of people rock with Devin Haney, and that's cool. I rock with him too. A lot of people rock with Bud Crawford. That's cool. No issues. But Bud Crawford and Devin Haney are in a conundrum because Devin Haney right now, his own father are letting you know the belts don't matter because his own father was campaigning for them to drop all their belts just to fight Tank Davis. If belts matter so much, why are they willing to drop those belts to fight Tank Davis if belts matter and he ain't got no belts?
But you have to remember these are 20-somethings in this new generation where they're chasing clout after each other and they're after the dollar. It's not that the belts do not matter. It's just they're more or less focused. They have all the belts. So now, okay, what else can we do? Because that's when he was talking about dropping all the belts once he already got all the belts. Okay, now I have all the belts. What else can I do? Okay,
you could have him with belts, without belts, 2 belts, 1 belt, 4 belt, 3 belt, whatever belt he got, bro. None of that matters. We will remember him for fighting Tank Davis, belts on the line or not belts on the line, bro.
No, I mean, I will remember him because he was the youngest undisputed champion in the lightweight. We're going to remember that. We're not going to just throw that away. We're just not going to remember the Tank fight. Sure, we may not remember the Kambosos fight for a good reason, but we're going to remember he was the youngest champion.
That's true, and I'm not mad at that. What I'm saying is though, will he be remembered more for being the youngest champion, or will he be remembered more if he go put hands on Tank Davis? I think we all know the answer to that question. And Tank Davis ain't got no belt. It's about who you fight, bro.
That's actually going to be a worthy fight because there's been plenty of duds in boxing that have been hyped up and built up. So that's under the assumption that this is actually going to be a worthwhile fight when they do whatever get in the ring.
I understand that, but if you talking about what's important in boxing, the most important thing is who you fight. Whether or not you fight them for the belt is inconsequential to me. Old Skillet, what's up? Talk to me. Old Skillet, are you there? You on mute? Come off mute. All right, I'm gonna take you off and let me know when you get your stuff together, Old Skillet. That's an ugly ass picture, man.
Facts.
Type in the private chat when you get your shit together, man.
But
so
yeah,
go ahead. Finish.
No, but like I said, that's under the presumption that's actually going to be worthwhile.
I got you, bro. And shout out to Drink My Water. He says belts don't matter when your fighter doesn't have them. They matter when your fighter has them. That's what I've learned. No, that's not true, bro. Belts don't matter, period, bro. If they announce Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for no belts tomorrow, I don't give a fuck. I care about the fight. Bro. Hold on. What's up with it?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the title. I see you AARP friendly up in here, so I think I come to your channel. You know,
are you? Is this Terrence?
No. Listen, you said something about some belts. Now, I'm born October 12th, 1942, and
you wouldn't.
belts matter. Belts matter.
No, you wouldn't. This Terrence. Come on, man. Tell me if it's you, bro. If I guess right, you got to give it up, bro. Did I guess right?
You talking about Terrence Crawford?
I'm talking about do belts matter in boxing, bro. This Terrence, bro. This Terrence best videos, man. This you,
Man,
ain't it?
man, listen.
Oh man,
I
give
don't
it
know
up,
what
bro.
you talk
If
about,
I'm right,
Terrence
you gotta give
Crawford.
it up, bro. If I'm right, you gotta give it up,
Listen,
bro.
I don't know. I'm new to this. I'm trying to fix this. I finally got it.
What the fuck? Are you fucking? What?
I saw a video with an AARP man on here, as old as me, talking to Knockout, and I figured I could come on here without no problem with these young skillets. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no issues. I just see that you more friendlier to AARP. You know,
How's
so
Melon wearing a mask?
I see the title. I just want to know. I just want to understand how you say
Belt,
I.
I say belts don't matter in boxing. It's who you fight.
Well, that's a yes, and that's a no. I
Okay.
suppose because as I was growing up, those always mattered. Maybe now it don't, but I know. Um, uh,
Hey, you just gave yourself away when you hit yourself on the chest like this.
hold on now,
how come your hand
hold
ain't the
on
color of
now,
your face?
hold on now. Um,
How come your hand ain't the color of your face, man?
listen, I'm just trying to tell you. When I was growing up, those matter. Now, yes or no, if you're an icon, like Pacquiao, Mayweather, Mike Tyson, yeah, it don't matter no more. Yeah, it don't matter no more. But yeah, all past time, it always matter. Now, it might not matter now, so you might be right. I don't
Who's
know.
the greatest? Who do you think the greatest fighter of all time is?
Listen, before I get to that, I want to ask you one question.
No, I
Are
asked
you,
you a question first. I asked
you
you a question first.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave a little something. You a Wilder fan? Of
I
course,
got a
right?
question first, bro. You gotta answer my question. It's my show. Come on, man. You gotta answer my question. Who you think the greatest fighter of all time is, man?
Oh man, that's very opinionated. You know,
What's your opinion on it, man?
well, I can't say one, Sonny. I can't say one. I can say
Okay,
Joe Louis.
what's your
I can
greatest
say
fighter in the last 20 years? How about that?
I can say Joe Louis. I can say a lot of names. What they're all icons and great ones.
In
You
the
know what I'm
last
saying?
20 years, man. The last 20 years, man.
Maybe Mayweather. I don't know. I don't know, sir. I haven't been watching as much boxing like I
Hold
used
up,
to.
hold up, hold up. Drico, is this you?
No, why are you wearing that mask, you boy?
Listen,
What
I
the
don't know
fuck is
what's
going
going
on, fam?
I don't know what's going on. What, young Skinner, can you help me now? I'm trying to ask you a question. I asked your
Who the
question.
fuck a knockout, fam?
My question is to you.
Uh-huh.
You're a Wilder fan?
You
You
never
a
answered
Wilder
my
fan?
question though, bro.
But I don't have a direct answer to that because I only have
You
so
don't have an
many.
opinion on who the greatest fighter is in the last 20 years?
I have so many. I tell you, I said I like
There's
Joe.
so many
I
greatest
like
fighters
Joe
in the last
Frazier.
20 years. Okay,
I
if it's
I
so
like
many,
Mike
give me
Tyson.
two. Who's your top two?
Uh, for this generation here, your generation,
Yeah, yeah.
Mayweather, of course, and
All right,
Manny
cool.
Pacquiao.
Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather because you believe belts matter, right?
Now you're going to another question. Now I
They do
asked
matter
your
knockout.
question, Sonny.
They do matter knockout. I don't know what this nigga's talking about,
You
but they
believe
do.
that belts matter, right?
They do, man.
Listen, they do matter at some
All
point,
right, so
and at some point it don't matter.
let me ask you a question. Floyd Mayweather's most vulnerable moment was when he fought Shane Mosley. That's one of his big time moments where Shane Mosley almost knocked his ass out and Floyd Mayweather came storming back and beat that ass. What belts were on the line when Floyd Mayweather fought Shane Mosley?
Now listen here, Sonny Young Skillet. You asked me to ask you a question, and I did it.
I'll be answering
Now,
that for you. I'll
now,
be answering that for you.
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
I'll be
no.
answering that
fair.
for you. None.
It's
None.
not.
Just answer
Zero.
this.
Zero.
Just
No,
answer
Zero.
this question, bro.
Zero.
Like what
Zero.
belts was on the line when he fought
Zero.
Shane Mosley,
Zero.
bro?
Zero.
I've
Zero.
been in this
Zero.
world longer than you. That I know you trying to
But he
take the
fought, but knockout,
360 on
knockout,
me, bro.
knockout. He fought Victor Ortiz the
Hold
next fight
on,
for the
Cass.
WBC belt, though.
Hold on, Cass. Hold on.
You know I'm coming.
I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I'm taking y'all one by one, bro. Old Skillet. What belts was on the line when Shane
Now
Mosley
listen,
fought Floyd Mayweather?
like I said, you asked a question, I answered, and you said after You, listen, I've been on this one 80 years, baby. You can't do
Hey,
that
what
to me
we
like
got
that.
going on?
You can't do that to me, son. I saw you was AARP up in here with a K
Why you
gold.
keep saying AARP, man?
Because
I'm friendly there. I'm cool with everybody, man.
I see the
I,
old man and you be talking to an old man. So I'm like, I think I can have
I
my
don't
chance.
think you an old man, bro. I think you up here trolling, man. I think
Nah,
you trolling, bro.
what is this trolling thing, man?
Hey, get me one of them masks, boy. Hey, get me
Yeah,
one
I
of them
need one
masks.
of them things too,
Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Hey,
can
get me one
I
of
ask
them
my
masks.
question? Oh, you
Ask me a question. Ask me a question so I can go to Cass, man. What's your question
okay?
for me?
Yeah, I got
Since
some
you don't
smoke
want to
for you,
answer, since
knockout,
you don't
boy.
want to
Hey,
answer my question, what's your
knockout.
question for me?
I got some
Go
Okay,
ahead.
smoke for you, knockout, boy.
well,
You ain't gonna get me like you
I
get
got
these
you,
niggas.
Cass. I got you, Cass. Hold on. Let me.
shut the
Oh,
fuck.
Skillet, what's your question?
Yeah, hello? Can you
Why
hear
your
me?
face white and your hands black?
Can you hear me, son? Son, can you hear me?
I'm not your son. I'm not your
Okay,
No,
son.
no,
Oh,
no
you
one's your son
Draco.
here.
You
No one's your
yeah,
Draco.
son
That's
here.
some New York shit. Draco, is that you?
yeah.
Draco, is that you, bro? Why you over here talking about
Bro,
some
I don't
son?
know. It's like so hard to get a question and an answer. I don't know what it is. Y'all just keep yelling and yelling.
Go
Like
ahead,
it's
man. Ask the question. You taking so long, man.
so,
Process that shit. Ask the question, man.
I thought you was
Articulate
so.
your question properly, man. Or just
So
shut your
please
bitch
stop
ass up, man.
stuttering.
Yeah, who's the old lady?
Can you
Who's the old
question?
lady?
Hey, y'all be nice to your elders, man. Respect your elders and shit, man. Y'all know.
My bad, knockout. My bad.
Oh, Skillet,
Go
ask
ahead,
your
man.
question.
It's
Everybody be quiet. We gonna all be quiet at once. Ask your question. Go.
okay. I got a question for you. Okay, listen. I'm a Wilder fan, and I'm glad they came out with undisputed, so I could whip Tyson's Fury ass. So my question is to you is why they don't have Errol Spence on undisputed? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Why is not Errol or not undisputed? Is it because they didn't ask them? Can you can you answer my question?
He ain't undisputed because Bud Crawford ducked him,
No, that
That's a
I
lie.
actually
That's a
and the
lie.
don't
fight
That's
didn't
also a lie.
and the fight didn't happen. That's my
That's also a
answer. All
lie,
right,
knockout. That's a lie.
let me go to Cass, man. Cass, what up? Talk to me.
Salute, knockout, man. What's up, man? Salute, sir, man. How are you?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling, bro. What's up with it, man?
Yeah, man. Like and subscribe to Knockout Boxing, man. You get me? Like and subscribe, man. The guy gives us a great platform for us to link up.
Hey, you too old. You too old to be smoking weed, man.
Nigga, I on cruise control to death. Um,
Mr. Knockout, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
You
man.
asked,
Go ahead, bro. Go
you
ahead, bro.
asked who you asked what belts were on the line when he faced Shane Mosley, right? Correct.
Yeah, you got it right. You said no belts. What's
Okay,
up?
so what? Okay, so then after he fought Shane Mosley, how many title fights or what other guy did he fight for no belts after that? Could you answer that, please?
I don't
oh,
think he fought. I think he fought Conor McGregor. That with no belts on the line for that. I don't think him and Berto had no belts on the line.
No, but no,
That's
incorrect, sir, incorrect.
that's it
Berto,
off
the
the top of
belts,
my head. I don't really know.
incorrect knockout. The belts were on the line when he fought Andre Berto, when he fought Pacquiao, when he fought Maidana twice, when he fought
I didn't say
Usyk.
Pacquiao. I said McGregor. But
No. I'm
what's
saying
your
to you,
point though?
no, I'm saying to you that the belts have always been important to Floyd Mayweather. Hence why he talks about
But
the
they
26 world
don't
champions
matter
that he fought.
if
Yes,
they're important to him. Why didn't he ever get undisputed?
because he rather reign in different multiple weight classes than undisputed.
He fought at 147 for like the last 5 to 7 years of his career. Why didn't he ever go undisputed if the belts matter to him?
Because at that point he was Floyd Money Mayweather, so there was two different. You know this already, knockout. He had two different stages in his career. Pretty boy Floyd, the belts mattered to him. When he was Money Mayweather, the belts didn't matter to him. And that's one entity.
I got your answer.
He's one anomaly. You can't name me anyone else like say for example
Do
Canelo
you
Alvarez.
remember Floyd for the belts or do you remember him for his fights?
For his world title fights.
You remember him for the people that he fought.
Correct.
So that's it. That's all,
But
bro.
I also remember.
What will always matter in boxing is who you fight and when you fight them. That's what
Incorrect.
will always matter, bro.
No, incorrect.
Belts are secondary to that, bro. They
Incorrect.
always will be.
No,
That's
incorrect.
that's why people are pushing for Tank Davis and Shakur, or Devin Haney and Shakur, or Devin Haney and Loma, and all like that's why people want more from Devin Haney. If belts mattered, once you get them, you have nothing else to prove. Once you get them, no one wants to see you fight anybody else because you got the belts. But they don't matter to the point to where when you get them, we still want to see you fight. When you get them, we still want to see other. We still want to see other people.
Okay, then.
You fight
Okay,
other
so let me
people.
give you an
bro.
example. Let me give you an example of knockout. So why has Munguia been a champion instead of fighting a top caliber fighter? Why has he been a champion first instead of fighting a top caliber fighter? Munguia's had 40 plus fights, 30 plus knockouts.
Because he's proven my point and cherry picked his way to titles, waited for people to vacate him. You just proven my point, bro. He waited for people to vacate him at 154. He's trying to wait on people to vacate him at 160. All because he's trying to chase meaningless championship titles and division titles versus fighting the actual best competition. Jaime Munguia is the definition of belts not mattering, bro. He is the definition of fuck your belts, who you fought.
No, incorrect.
He's the definition of that, bro. If Jaime Munguia right now fought Jamal Charlo with no belt on the line, that would be bigger than any championship that he ever won, and that would do more for his resume than anything he's ever done.
No knockout.
Yes, it would, bro.
I'm not letting you get away with that.
It would be the best win on his resume. Belts be damn, bro.
Nope, I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm not letting you get away with that knockout. Correct.
Man, you guys gotta come up with receipts, man. You guys I got smoke for knockout and all those questions, bro.
What up, JD? I see you, bro.
No strap season. No title.
So you think knockout. So you think fighting for the vacant IBF belt than fighting Jamal Charlo for no belts is better for Munguia? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying if you fight for the vacant,
answer the question, please, sir.
I'm answering the question. If you fight for the vacant IBF belt against a no-name opponent that no one knows versus fighting against Jamal Charlo, who everyone knows, yes, Jamal Charlo victory is going to be better, bro.
No, the number one contender.
If Devin Haney vacates the belts right now and moves up to 140, and Shakur Stevenson fights for the vacant WBO against Yoshishino, or he fights Tank Davis for no belts, the fight with Tank Davis is going to be a bigger and better fight, and he's going to get way more credit for it than fighting for some vacant belt against a no-name fighter, bro.
Why would he?
Because of who Tank Davis is as a fighter, bro.
If the belt's in the
because of who Tank Davis is as a fighter. I thought y'all was coming with smoke today, bro.
If the belt's in the mouth, Calvin Ford wouldn't call him a 3-division world champion. We wouldn't call him that if the belt's in the mouth.
Exactly. Mayweather wouldn't be highlighting all his world titles. He wouldn't be screaming, "I'm a 16-time world champion."
The belts don't matter more than the belts don't matter when it comes to boxing. It's who you fight.
So you brought up
knockout.
It's who you fight, fam.
1 second,
you say it matters who you fight? Why is that person?
Okay, what's the okay? Everybody up on the panel, because y'all just try to gloss over my shit, bro. Everybody on the panel. If Shakur Stevenson, if Devin Haney moves up and vacates the belts, and Shakur Stevenson has an option to fight Yoshishino, or we can say Usyk Pitbull Cruz, or you can put somebody in there. If he fights them for a vacant WBO or a vacant WBC, or he can fight Tank Davis for no belts on the line. What's the better fight? And be honest, y'all. I don't know the answer to that question, bro.
Is you're saying
so can I ask you a question?
No. The see, things with these guys, they don't know what you're doing. They'll knock out. The thing is, you're tailoring your question, right? But Floyd Mayweather fought Shane Mosley. The reason the belts didn't matter is because you had two all-time greats. When you got a guy like Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they're not proven enough. They're not bigger than the belts because their legacies aren't strong enough. With Tank Davis, he's made a legacy bounce.
If they're not bigger than the belts, then explain to me why their fight is the biggest fight in boxing.
No, it isn't.
That fight is the biggest fight
in boxing
because of Instagram and fanboy house. It's not like a legacy fight, though.
What does that mean?
So everyone that's talking about that fight is a fanboy.
Okay, so Jake Paul. Okay, so Jake Paul and Tommy Fury.
To both of y'all that were both at the same time. Y'all got to talk one at a time. Go ahead.
Okay, so Ryan Garcia. Bro, Tommy Fury and Jake Paul is bigger than Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, so that was a bigger legacy fight, according to your metrics, right? So according to your metrics,
you talking about YouTubers and shit. That's not boxing.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing.
It's not. You got a multi-time national champion in Ryan Garcia who's knocked out former world champions. You got a champion.
Yeah, but Nana, you were saying that 2 years ago, bro. You were clowning Ryan Garcia.
Knocked out champions. These are two of the top talents in boxing, bro.
No.
Right
See,
now,
this is the problem with the tank
especially from
fans, bro.
140 down.
Knockout.
So you
I
can't
want
compare them. You can't compare them to gimmicks and shit. Of
Yes, we
course,
can.
anybody
Yeah, sure we
can put a
can.
gimmick together and sell.
No,
Hell,
but
Mike
Hold on,
Tyson,
hold on, Jimmy, hold on,
and
Jimmy.
Roy
Let Knockout
Jones
get it
Jr.
together.
did a hell of a job selling at 60 years old, bro. You can't
Yeah,
come to
these
me.
guys aren't on that level, though. One guy in Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model, and the other guy in Tank Davis is smoke and mirrors. Where's your
He's an
baby belt?
Instagram model that happened to knock out somebody that Lomachenko went the
But
distance
that's
with.
what you were saying. Yeah, but no, this is the problem. You Tank fanboys were ripping Ryan Garcia to shreds.
I'm not a
Now
Tank
Tank is fighting
fanboy at
him.
all.
He's a legacy.
I'm just letting you
Bro,
know how
he's
it's
a
going.
legacy. No, what I'm saying is when now Tank is fighting Ryan Garcia, not you in particular, Knockout. Not I'm talking in general, right? To the Tank fans, right? Now you guys, the Tank fans have been destroying Ryan Garcia for years. I've been watching it on your panel, different panels. But as soon as Ryan signed the contract to fight Tank, Ryan's a killer.
That's what boxing does.
You bring the
Oscar De La
smoke.
Hoya. That's what boxing do, bro. Oscar De La Hoya fans fucking destroy Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather fans fucking win at Oscar De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao
Oscar's
fans
done though, bro.
destroy Floyd Mayweather. Floyd
Oscar
Mayweather
washed
fans
up on that.
destroy Manny Pacquiao fans, bro. I mean, destroy Manny Pacquiao. That's what fan bases do, bro.
if those don't matter,
You have to be
if
consistent,
those
though.
don't matter, why Errol Spence stay at 147 so long? You could have
Because
gone
when
up.
Aerosmith beat Obama Nugas, it was a big deal.
Listen, Crawford don't sell. So why is he wasting time with the one that don't sell and titles don't matter?
You keep trying to talk Spence Crawford. Just tell Crawford to stop ducking him, bro.
No,
You
tell
can't
Errol Spence to take his head out.
Crawford
He
is a
was
B-level
off.
quarter,
Tell
has a
Errol
belt.
Spence to
It's a
take
big
his
deal.
And belts in that instance don't matter because if Earl Spence, hold on. If Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford get announced tomorrow and it's not for undisputed, let's say, I'm trying to answer your question. Old Skillet, calm down, bro. You too old to be so hyped.
Yeah, what Errol Spence did at
You too old.
147.
You too old to be.
For 10
You too old to
years.
be so hyped. Oh,
Why you
Skillet.
got a hood on indoors?
You too hype. You too old to be so hype. Let me break it down for you. The reason that I say belts don't matter because we all know this to be true. If Bud Crawford, he's ordered to fight Alexis Rocha right now. If Bud Crawford is ordered to fight Alexis Rocha, he say, "Fuck that, I'm fighting Earl." And the WBO say, "You know what? You can fight our mandatory. We stripping your ass." If he gets stripped of the WBO title, but he still go forward with fighting Earl Spence, and it's Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, and it's no undisputed on the line. Nobody gonna give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, we'll give
Nobody's
a fuck.
going to care.
No, yes we will. Yes we will.
What's the fight? Okay, it's a knockout.
Errol Spence said he wants.
What's the whole story?
Nobody's gonna care, bro.
Yes,
Y'all just saying you don't care because of the argument I'm making.
We've been waiting for that fact.
Let me jump in real quick.
Of course we won't care. Knockout. Of course we won't care.
That's what I think, Dominique. I think that's best videos, Dominique, for sure. I think that's best video. Right side, what up?
Check this out. What's up? Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute you, Knockout, as always. So this is it's a very disingenuous question when you ask it the way you asking it. When you're trying to make it a
Man, stop that shit. Ain't nobody being disingenuous, man.
when you want it to be a yes or no answer, but you're not gonna give a yes or no answer. So this is
Exactly, bro.
This is the thing.
School him right.
Hold on, family. So this is the thing with it. When we start talking about Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, what did you say? Ryan Garcia, he beat this former champion. He beat that former champion. Same thing with Tank. This is why the belts do matter, because this is the belts are who tell you who the goods are. And regardless of the eye test, when you go get a belt, it's saying that you're that guy. You're the top of that you're the top of that division for that sanctioning body, right? And so then when you get knocked off, it whether it's building a resume, whatever it is, that championship, it builds your name as well as whoever beats you, whoever you go and beat. So the reason, and that's how we can have a fight where Ryan Garcia and Tank is not for the belts, but we can still say, these guys done beat champions, it's going to be a good fight. So the belts are going to matter regardless. I will give you credit here, though. The belts do not matter the way they used to matter. I agree with that piece. And we're in today's current climate of boxing, because of social media, because of these type of things, fighters are getting exposure without necessarily being a champion. Back in the day, if you won the champion, nobody went checking for you like that. Especially when you had to fight 9 motherfuckers to get to the champion. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is I understand what you're saying when you're saying the belts don't matter, but they have to matter to some degree. If we're gonna call people champions and all these type of things, then they have to be somewhere.
It's a very small degree, because the most important thing in boxing is who you fight and when you fight them. Shout out to Hawaiian Punch with the $10 in super chat. Let me let Jimmy back up here.
What makes
No,
it
no, it
you
isn't.
are?
No,
Let
knockout,
me,
knockout, no, knockout. No,
let
it
me
doesn't
catch
matter.
the super chat, y'all. Damn. Shout out to Hawaiian Punch with the $10 in super chat. Says, I agree with KO. Let me add this. Sanctioned bodies always find a way to keep the best fights from happening because of money. Sometimes the best fights are not always title fights. Salute KO. Been a minute. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you. Who ain't Green? What up, bro? Talk to me.
What's popping?
Chilling, man. Talk to me. What's good?
Yeah, I see the topic, man. Like, belts definitely matter. Most definitely, when fighters getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, they don't mention pay-per-view sales. They don't say, "Oh, this is one half of the biggest fight in boxing." They announce you by your credentials, belts. You know what I mean? So belts definitely matter.
They also allow movie stars in the Boxing Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
So
but
I don't get the Boxing Hall of Fame.
under a different category. Just like if you put enough work in with this panel and your longevity, you could be in the Boxing Hall of Fame too for your contributions to boxing. You have to make a contribution to it though.
Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to do that, bro.
I mean,
don't try to do that. Don't try to do that. Don't try to get me all, you know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that.
I'm keeping it a
try to
bean
get me
with you,
off my
KO.
square and shit, man.
I'm keeping it a bean with you. You can make it in there under the observer category. You know what I mean? If you contribute enough. So the belts definitely matter. And like I said, you know, they really pushing this narrative just because of the homie, you know, Devin the Dream Haney, which is Devin Haney. He is what boxing dreams are made of. Yeah, I mean, Devin Thanos Haney, because he has all the belts and he gave the franchise belt back because he didn't want it. And the Iron Man, Devin Haney, because he made Tank quit in sparring the last time they seen each other. So yeah, they pushing that narrative because
You better fight
I
Shakur
love
Stevenson.
to make it about Devin and Tank, don't you? Y'all can't get off of this shit.
You
So
better
let me
shoot-
ask you something.
because
Let me ask you something,
that's
Green.
the only reason they
Let
pushing
me
that
ask
narrative right now.
let me ask you something, Green. Just you know, just let me check. Ask you something, bro. So one of the greatest fights of all time, bro. Eric Morales versus Marco Antonio Barrera won Fight of the Year in 2000. What belts did they fight for, bro?
They didn't fight for none.
They fought for the WBC and the WBO. Y'all see what I'm saying, bro? What matters is the shit that you remember,
you're
bro.
asking. No, knockout. You know you couldn't have asked
What
me
matters
that,
is
I
the
would have
shit that
answered
you
it.
remember, bro.
I would have answered that, knockout. That's what I'm saying to you. Don't ask those guys those questions. You ask me those questions. Because
I'm asking everybody, bro. Like I'm like you've been the only one to come up here and get that question right and not miss more than you got wrong, bro.
Yes.
For the most part, fans remember the shit that they care about, bro.
No, but knockout. Why are you mentioning all-time greats with Ryan and Tank?
I understand why
Yeah,
you
They
think
don't
the
want
belt.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about Ryan and Tank, bro. I ain't saying nothing
No, but
about. I'm
that's
saying in general. Before Tank and Ryan even made a fight, I've been telling you. I did a whole debate. I said, look, bro, all these champions. When I was doing the Monster Inoue and fucking Bam Rodriguez debate, I kept trying to tell y'all ass, bro. I don't care about belts. I don't care about accolades. Number one, they can be a product of what promotional company you signed to. Number two, you can get goddamn belts based off of who, you know, the power that your promoter and shit has. What matters more than fucking belt accolades, bro, is always gonna be who did you fight to get them belts. For instance, Earl Spence Jr. going to get his IBF belt from Kel. Hold on. Earl Spence Jr. going to get his IBF belt from Kell Brook and then going to get Sean Porter's WBC belt from him will always mean more than motherfucking Jaime Munguia getting his vacant belt at 154 after Demetrius Andrade dropped that motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right, but you're right. You're talking about quality, though, right?
But okay, if I'm right about that, why does it matter more? Why is it considered better, right? It's considered better because of who he fought to get those belts, right?
Exactly. So Haney fought the number one guy.
No. Earl Spence getting the belt from Kell Brook. Hold on, bro. Let's stay right here. Earl Spence getting the belts from Kell Brook and then getting the belt from Sean Porter is considered better than Jaime Munguia getting a vacant belt. Why? Because of who he fought.
Yeah,
yes, bro. That will always matter over any fucking belt. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Right,
You
We're talking
gotta
about the
add
context.
context to that though when you say
Right,
that.
Yeah.
Tyson
When
was
No,
Haney,
the
no, no.
youngest
I'm letting
no,
Knockout
but see,
finish.
when
heavyweight.
Haney got the
I'm letting
belts, he
Knockout.
beat the man
Manny
that won the
Pacquiao
division.
was the
I'm letting Knockout
oldest.
say what he wants to say. I want to rebuttal.
You have to
The,
understand that. That's what made them. That's who made them. The belts. Tyson will tell Tyson in his face, he'll say, yes, at that time the belts matter. At this time now, I don't need belts. It exists. If it exists, that means it do matter. Period.
Look, Tyson and Roy Jones have collected enough belts in their vault for it to no longer be a significant thing, right? When you win enough belts, when you make it to the Hall of Fame, you've got enough clout. Guys like Ryan and
Yes.
Tank don't have that clout. They don't have the resumes.
Let's talk about Roy Jones for a minute, shall we? What belts was on the line when Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver fought the first time?
You're doing pop quizzes,
First
huh,
time the
son?
unified light
Pop
heavyweight,
quizzing up
the
in here.
unified light heavyweight title.
Yeah, I see.
The unified light
pop
heavyweight
Do
title.
y'all remember Tarver beating him, or do y'all remember what belts they fought for? I'm asking. Don't Google.
pop quizzing. He's
Yeah.
pop quizzing.
That was a significant. Roy was a pound for pound king though at that time.
I
You
ask
guys
a
say
simple
keep
question.
it
Y'all
and
talking about
that's
some
right.
pound for pound king. Y'all talking about some other shit. I see Cash look like he typing on the computer and shit.
I'm typing shit.
Listen, I
I ain't
got to
typing
take
shit.
a nap.
I ain't
What,
typing nothing.
what I'm asking y'all
I
is,
ain't typing nothing.
Yeah.
I don't do
when
that.
Roy Jones and Antonio
I,
Tarver fought the first time, what belts was on the line?
listen, I know you ignore me,
The
but I got
unified
to
light
take a
heavyweight
nap.
titles. I just
Did
told
you?
you, bro. The unified light
I got to
heavyweight
leave
titles.
knocked out.
You said
I
the
got to
unified light heavyweight title. You gonna just try to put them all in there? They
I
didn't
got
fight
to
for
leave knocked
undisputed,
out.
bro. What else they
They didn't
fight
fight.
for, man?
A
They didn't fight
knockout.
for the speed.
The
Didn't they fight for the
WBC,
Didn't
I
WBA,
got to leave.
IBF, and the ring.
Didn't they fight for the? Didn't they fight for
You
the?
said the ring. What'd you say, Jimmy?
I said the WBC, WBA, IBF, and the ring. It was a unified. Maybe I'm off by one, but it was multiple belts, bro. The
Nah,
reason
bro.
we
It
don't
was the
remember.
IBO, the WBA, and the WBC. Them motherfucking belts didn't matter, bro. They didn't
I
matter.
got
It
to
Roy was a
was
pound for
for
man, no,
pound
fighting
but
each
king,
but
though.
other,
but
bro.
but
Y'all,
at the
y'all,
end of
y'all
the
gotta
day,
miss me
Roy
with
was
this
a
shit.
pound for pound
Let
king,
me
at
get
the
though.
the
end of the day,
let
the
me catch
belts
you
do
super chat.
matter though.
I got a couple super chats on
I
behind
got to
on,
go
bro.
knockout.
Bodez,
I got to go. I got to
hold
go
on,
now.
hold on, bro. You can't stop me from getting the money, man. I gotta respect these people bread. They donate to the channel, man. Shout out to them. Bo Desi the late bloom with $2. He said, so who Ryan fought? He ain't fought nobody yet, bro. Not to me. I think Fonseca was all right. He beat Fonseca worse than Tank. I think Luke Campbell was all right. He beat Luke Campbell worse than Loma. So I mean, he fought guys that other champions have fought and beat them worse than those champions beat them. So and then he got a great amateur pedigree. So it's a lot of shit that you know what I'm saying. Then he got the name and shit. Like, bro, he got Oscar De La Hoya backing him the same way Tank had Floyd backing him. It's a lot of shit that's making that fight big, bro. Shout out to Anthony Tulo with the $2 says, do you think the problem is there's too many belts? Yes. The belts, and that's the point. The belts are fucking watered down, and they've been watered down for a long ass time. Cause I got shit to the 80s. I guarantee y'all don't know what they fought for,
But
bro.
guys like Tank, bro,
Well,
guys like
what
Tank
about
have
the
walked them down in
60s,
that,
young
man.
man? What
Guys
about
like
the
Tank have walked
60s?
them down though with the
Huh?
baby belts though. Knockout, you're making
You
my
know what
point.
the
Guys
80s?
like Tank
What
Davis have
about
been
the
using baby
60s?
belts to
Knockout.
water down the
You keep
real.
speaking about. You keep speaking about anomalies.
I can't hear Jimmy because you talking. My brother, old school. Jimmy, what you say?
I said the reason why the belts have been watered down is because guys like Tank Davis have been using baby belts to trick the casuals into telling them, look, I'm the lightweight champion. No, you're not the lightweight champion. Devin Haney is.
All right, I got you. Shout out, and I'll respond
Yeah.
to. Hold on. Shout out to Omega Red with the $5 in the super chat. Tell the Emperor that Darth Vader was my dog growing up. Damn, man, appreciate you in that super chat,
Yeah.
Omega Red. Damn.
You talk about the 80s? You talk about the 80s. What about the
Yeah,
60s?
talk to me. Talk
What
to me
about
about the
the
80s.
60s? What about
I
the
ain't that
60s?
old, man. I don't go back that far.
Well,
I
I
didn't do
can
research
see
that
my
far.
point, Sonny, is what you know and what you don't know, but you still know boxing, right? So
Yeah.
when you do all these pop quizzes, you do all these pop quizzes, trying to make it look like, yo, listen, young Skillet, you think you be so smart, but don't be that way. Because I've been around this world for 80 years longer than you did.
All right.
What the
All
fuck's
right.
this nigga
Hey,
talking about, man?
Rick, what up, bro? Talk to me, Rick.
Hey, what's up with it, knockout panel,
Chilling,
everybody?
man. Chilling, man. What's
Hey,
up with you,
man,
bro?
I just got one question. You just mentioned Roy Jones, and
Yeah.
considering he had that exhibition with Tyson, Now, April 1st, Roy about to fight this MMA dude, Anthony Pettis. But
Yeah.
it's on his official record. Roy ain't fought since like 2018 officially. Why is Roy putting this exhibition as an official fight on his record against this 0-0 Anthony Pettis dude?
I don't know. Shit, that's stupid to me. And I ain't mean
Nah,
who muted
you
Rick.
gonna fuck him up.
Nah, that shit stupid to me, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't even cover that shit, bro. To be real, which I ain't know. Like, I don't cover the Jake Paul shit. I don't cover that shit, bro, at all. Cause I don't care about that shit. A gimmick to me. That shit don't belong nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? A real boxing channel. Antho, talk to me, bro. What's up?
What it do, man? What's the deal, man?
I'm chilling, bro. What's up with you? What you got for the show, man?
Nah, on the cool. I feel like them hoes, like, they matter to a certain extent, but they really don't matter at this day and age. Like, it depends on who you is and who you fought. That's what that shit really comes down to. Because if your ass, all right, just like you said, the WBO, we already know that's Bob shit. That's Bob Arum shit. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna line his fighters up with who he want. So at the end of the day, that belt shit matters to a certain extent to who you is and who you fought. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at that shit. Cause man, at the end of the day, it's about getting some motherfucking money. If I can make the biggest fight for the most money, hell yeah, I'm gonna take that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take the goddamn bread. Who worried about the belts? At this point in time, if I'm gonna get to y'all, I know y'all talking about Tank. Shit, man, Tank already said, man, you gonna line that shit up. That's how I feel about this shit. And I believe
I got you.
No,
So who else? Specs, what up? I see you. Y'all go ahead, bro. Talk to me, man. Y'all know the topic, man. What's up?
Like I said, knockout. Like I said, knockout. The belts mean everything. I don't want to hear about the belts. This, that. You say, it depends who you fought. When you say, who you fought, why are you saying who is it you fought? How do you become important to say, who have you fought? How
super fights are better
you
than the
like
belts.
and knockout. You like to talk about anomalies. You like to talk about the minority. You can't. The minority doesn't. You get me? Doesn't break the rule. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I think super fights and Hall of Fame.
I know what you're saying, but the majority of people get their vacant belts or get their belts against no name opponents, bro. The majority of people get
when you say no name opponents,
if the belt, like y'all follow me, bro. If the belts matter so much, how come Monster Inoue, 3-division champion, just got undisputed? How come Stephen Fulton is the biggest fighter of his career, bro?
I'm not sure if he is.
No, because you know why? Because that fucking belt that he got from Paul Butler didn't fucking matter. Nobody gives a fuck about that belt, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Nobody cares about what he did with Paul Butler, bro.
No, the American
they don't care. They don't care what. So he just fought in the fight for every fucking belt under the sun at 118 pounds, bro. Yeah. The WBO, the IBF, the WBA, the WBC, all in one fight. He fought for 4 of them hoes.
So who is he making fight for that belt?
Snatch that shit from Paul Butler, and everybody talking about Monster Inoue for 2 months. I mean, talking about him versus Cool Boy for 2 motherfucking belts because it's about who you fight over them fucking belts.
In America,
y'all acting like I'm talking Chinese or something, bro.
Hey, but we're saying to you, how does it get to that point? How does it get to? It depends who you. It matters who you fought. It matters who you fought because that person that you're fighting is also a great fighter. How do you become a great fighter?
Really,
not because you make great accomplishments.
Bro.
That doesn't make any sense, knockout. And you say the belts come out.
How can it don't make sense? How come if it don't make sense? You got Lomachenko that's a multiple division champion. You got Devin Haney who is undisputed. You got Linares that was a multiple division champion. You got Leo Santa Cruz, multiple division champion. Okay, you got Josh Taylor undisputed at 140. You got Regis Prograis, 2-time unified. If what you're saying is true, if all these people with all these belts, all these accomplishments, how come it's this little old bitty dude that's a 1-division champion that only got a regular belt at 135 right now? How come he the biggest fight for all these motherfuckers? If the belts matter so much,
because he was with Mayweather. That's why. If he wasn't with Mayweather, then it wouldn't. He wouldn't be relevant.
Tank Davis flowers.
No, we do though. That McGregor card is a big deal.
So just damn his talent, huh? His talent don't matter. Mayweather the only one that matter. So all the hard work he put in, his skill set.
He went in the ring. He went in the ring as a 22, 23-year-old and did something to Jose Pedraza that Vasily Lomachenko, Mr. Matrix, couldn't do. But it's Floyd.
And belts don't matter knockout. Why did he fight Pedraza? Why did he fight Pedraza?
You guys rip apart Cambosos by bringing up Pedraza.
Why did he fight Barrios? Why did he fight Barrios? Why did he fight Pedraza if the belts don't matter? Why?
He fought Barrios to come up to 140, and that's what Mayweather and them was doing. And if the belts matter,
the whole pay-per-view was built Tank's legacy.
If the belts matter, people give him credit for Pedraza. Like no one gives him credit for those fights because we want to see him fight other people. He did what he was supposed to do with them people, bro.
No, why did he fight Barrios? What was the whole initial point of picking Barrios? Why did they pick him?
To trick the casuals into thinking he was a champion.
You gotta ask Leonard Ellerby and Floyd Mayweather picked him because they saw a mark, bro. They picked him because they saw a mark.
No, that's
why they picked him. They saw a mark at 140, and so they picked Barrios, bro.
He was the weakest champion. The champion matters. If Tank didn't beat Barrios, we couldn't call him a 140-pound champion. If he didn't take on, who else did he fight? He was meant to fight.
No one calls him that on this channel, bro. Only diehard Tank Davis fanboys would call it. I don't call him a 3-division champion. Yeah, because I don't consider a secondary belt a championship, bro.
Knockout. He is though. Whether we like it or not, if we go on the WBA website, they list him as a champion.
Is an interim champion a champion?
If we gonna start counting regular WBA belt, that means That means Carlos Adames is a world champion right now with his WBC interim. I'm not going there.
No, they don't. He doesn't have mandatories. That belt don't have mandatories. That belt
they do.
Mandatories.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Interim belts still mandatories.
Tank Davis don't have no mandatories. They about to get rid of that shit, and the Super WBA is gonna have a mandatory.
Yeah, no. That belt, the secondary belt, has mandatories. That's the belt with the mandatories.
Can you unify with it?
Go ahead.
Can you unify with the regular belt?
Do y'all remember before the George Kambosos picked Devin Haney, who was about to fight Lomachenko? Do y'all remember Tank saying, "I'll fight Kambosos. Fuck them belts. I'll fight him just to whoop his ass"? Y'all remember him saying that?
I remember that.
So why didn't he do it? Why didn't he go do it then? Why didn't he do it?
But now he was just saying it to say, man, I don't give a damn about them belts.
No, but come on, you can, as a boxing fan, can you not call that horse shit? Because you let Barrios clear his baby belt, but for Kambosos and Haney, I don't need the belts. Like, come on, I see, and come on, like, let's smell bullshit and just
I mean, real talk. As long as they fighting the fights that I want to see. Hell no, I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck if they keep themselves from paying 3% to every motherfucker.
Yeah, that's 12%.
That's 12% of your purse paying to these sanction bodies that don't do shit but let people cheat. Fuck that, bro. Yeah, just fight.
Well, for baby belts, it's okay, bro. Yeah, but he's been sanctioning people for 5 years.
Again, no, I do not think that Tank, like, I'm not up here saying that Tank Davis got the best resume. I think he beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Lori, I ain't never changing up on Tank. That's my guy. I just don't like the rehydration shit. But anyway, all I'm saying to y'all is if the belts matter like y'all say they matter, we wouldn't be able to go through all of this shit where the biggest names in boxing have proved that the shit don't matter, bro. Because if they matter as much as y'all say they would, then Devin Haney would be the man at the lightweight division.
He is the man. He ain't the man. He's the man.
He's not.
Devin Haney is the rule.
No, wait. You said Tank is number one. I like him.
Is the rule of the 135-pound division.
Rolly, come on, guys.
When you have all the belts, you are the man.
So Tank beating Rolly is better than Haney beating Kambosos.
Knocking out no Rollies and all that shit.
All right, so look,
him and his daddy, him himself, right? And his own daddy disagree with y'all. If they felt like he was the man, they wouldn't be trying to drop all the shit that make them the man to fight Tank, bro.
For real.
If you the man, if these belts, y'all saying that him being undisputed champion makes him the man. If that's what makes you the man, why are you trying to drop them hoes?
How do you fight Tank Davis?
The same reason Mario Bradis was willing to drop his belt to fight Jake Paul. Knockout. The same reason Marius Bradis was willing to drop his IBF belt, the number one dog in the division, to fight Jake Paul. The same reason.
Oh no, fuck that!
Man,
how do you try and drop belts? How do you try and
drop let me catch super chats, man. Shout out to Bodez and the late bloomer. He said, "So who Tank fought?" Shit. I mean, pull his resume up, bro. I mean, shit. Who he just fought? He just fought Hector Luis Garcia. He fought Mario.
Who's fucking Rolly? Who's Rolly? Why did he fight Rolly?
Leo Santa Cruz. He fought Pedraza. He fought Gamboa. He fought
Pitbull Cruz.
All them.
I mean, you bring up Leo Santa Cruz. What's the first thing
Pitbull Cruz? But you guys can't tell me 3 guys are Pitbull faced. It's too funny.
So why do you give Leo Santa Cruz credit?
He fought Pitbull Cruz. Fought the former. Hold on.
Yeah, I know you can knock out. I know you can. But they can't.
Okay. I got you. Shout out to Omega Red. Shout out to Omega Red with the $5 in the super chat. Says the belts don't matter in this conversation because they keep talking about their favorite fighter. LOL. I'm just, bro, they don't really matter in any conversation, bro. Like I don't. Shout out to Bodez Late Bloomer back in that super chat with the $5. If belts don't matter, then why Tank after every fight holding up that fake ass belt when we all know who the real champion? I mean, cause you know
that's a fact.
I mean, because you know, I mean, they all hold that shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But look though,
if Tank belt mattered, he wouldn't be talking about feeling all this pressure to go after Devin Haney after Ryan Garcia. If his belt mattered, he wouldn't have fought Hector Luis Garcia and then turn around and fought Ryan Garcia on short notice, bro. If the belts matter for Devin Haney, he wouldn't be running down on motherfucking Tank Davis, bro.
His career's been
all these belts matter. They wouldn't be feeling the need to fight each other, bro.
His career's been choreographed.
Do y'all realize that, bro?
His career's been choreographed.
If the belts matter, Devin Haney would not be trying to fight Tank. Tank would not be trying to fight Devin.
Devin Haney's not trying to fight
Devin, bro. If the belts matter, no one will be on Jaime Munguia's helmet, bro. No one will be on his helmet.
Devin just want to fight the belt.
He's been a champion already.
Helmet, bro.
He's been a champion already. Munguia's been a champion already. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Hey, can I ask y'all? I want to ask y'all another question. I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying to see where y'all here. Not you, Knockout.
Yeah,
all right, think about this. Caleb playing David Benavidez. You think they want to fight? You think they want to fight Canelo for the belts, or just to say they beat Canelo?
Yeah, they want to fight him for the
Canelo's an all-time. Why do you think
They want the money. They want the recognition.
If Canelo drop all 4 of them belts tomorrow, they fighting. Come on, bro. If Canelo drop all 4 of them belts right now and offer David Benavidez a fight, he taking that shit because they want that bread.
No, he said he wants Canelo for the belt.
Yes, he would, bro.
He said that.
No,
he wouldn't.
Man,
he said he only wants Canelo for the belts.
Is the dude, man. They know Canelo.
Okay, then why is he saying he only wants Canelo for the belts then? That's what Benavidez said.
What are you talking about? Don't you understand? Once he gets the belts, he becomes the fucking man to get the money. You understand?
How? Is Devin Haney getting the money or is Tank getting the money?
That's not true.
I don't know.
Devin Haney's the highest paid lightweight in the division.
Has Demetri Bivol started making more money than Canelo Alvarez all of a sudden, or am I tripping?
I could burn you on that as well, but I'm not interested.
Come on, you're comparing the biggest star in boxing, Canelo, to guys like Tank that are barely making $2 million a fight, bro. Like
that's what they want you to think. They want you to think he making $2 million.
Bro, I can still got the receipts, bro. I can't sit here and have a vanity conversation about
how much money they making though. Like,
I don't care about none of that. I don't give a shit about
everybody got money.
No,
nobody cares about money, bro. I thought we cared about the fight.
These 2 people we talking about, everybody got
So
money.
why do you keep bringing up Tank?
I thought we care about the fights, bro. I thought we care about the fights.
We care about the fights, but we care about the fights that mean legacy. Like there's no legacy in being Ryan Garcia.
How it ain't.
Because what has Ryan Garcia done in the sport of boxing?
There is no legacy in that. There is no legacy in that.
He beat the same caliber opponents that Devin Haney beat.
What caliber opponents? What are you talking about?
How?
Listen to what I said.
Hold
on. Listen to what I said. I said he
was
beat
a unified champion.
Listen, bro. He beat the same caliber level of opponents.
You're wrong. You're wrong. That's wrong.
You're
incorrect. You're incorrect. You can't
name me one time Ryan Garcia beat the man in the division.
Luke Campbell beat. You can't tell me. I can bet you
$500.
Luke
Campbell is a fucking loser, bro. And bro, he's from the UK. But Luke Campbell, as a professional, has always shit the bed on the top level. Let's be honest. Luke Campbell is a glorified loser.
No,
whenever Luke Campbell steps up, he shits the fucking bed, bro.
Tell me who Luke Campbell beat.
Good fighter, bro. But it is what it is, bro.
I can tell you who Linares beat. I can tell you who Jojo Diaz beat. I can tell you who Gamboa beat. I can tell you who those guys beat. I can tell you who.
Bro, when has Tank ever been the right?
Let me respond to Smoke. Let me respond to my brother Smoke real quick, y'all. He said if belts didn't matter, why did Rolly fight? Why fight Rolly as a man though, but threatened to drop his belt if the WBA ordered the Devin fight?
Because he's a cherry picker. He's a cherry picker. That's why, bro.
So y'all going out Bill Haney. Y'all going out Bill Haney word. Okay. I mean, if you want to come to me with the Bill Haney shit, Smoke. If you want to come to me with some shit, Bill Haney said, please feel free. Feel free with your Bill Haney points. Bring them. Bring them on. Bring the Bill Haney points like they facts. And all you Devin Haney fans, go ahead and rock with it. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
This shit
Ma-
crazy, bro.
Hector Garcia, Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
What about him?
So,
First of all, one's not even a lightweight.
So, hey, can you, hey,
Two
excuse me,
of them aren't
Mr.
even
Lockhart,
lightweights,
hey,
but
Mr.
go ahead.
Lockhart,
Y'all go one at a
Mr.
time,
Lockhart,
bro. Y'all people can't hear y'all. Y'all talking over each
Mr.
other. Go
Lockhart,
ahead.
can you tell me who Luke Campbell beat, please?
Nah, I can't tell you that.
when
I
Tank Davis
I
shared a
know
ring
Ryan
with these
Garcia
fighters,
beat him.
right? He go ahead and share the ring with these fighters. His justification for doing that is what? Oh well, they a belt in a weight class higher or lower. He just pulled Hector Luis Garcia from 130. What's his justification for that? Oh well, he a champion. So yeah,
Hold on.
subjective.
Can I ask you a question? The same Hector Garcia, but didn't he beat Chris Cobo, who about to fight
at 130?
Hold on.
Yeah, well, wait, bro.
But what's Chris Cobo's next fight right now? Is it at 130 or 135?
Who cares? He's a non-factor, bro. You keep talking about non-factors.
This the same Chris
You're
Cobo
bringing
who
up a
was talking shit to
non-factor.
all the 135 pounders, right?
Now is that what Legacy is talking shit, bro?
This shit
Okay,
crazy, bro.
Forget belts, forget
Nah, I'm
rankings.
just saying.
Mario
Is that a fact or
Barrios,
not?
a champion at 140.
Is that a fact or not?
Fact what? He wasn't a
Leo
lightweight,
Santa
bro.
Cruz,
Just like Tank's been doing.
126 champion. Justification for
Okay,
fighting
what's
him.
Tank's best win at
Oh,
lightweight?
he's the champion. So
You
if
bring
the
up
belt
Tank's
don't
best
matter,
win at lightweight. I'll bring
Leo
up
Santa
Devin.
Cruz. Hold on, just real quick. I heard some cap. Leo Santa Cruz was a 130 Super WBA champion. He moved down to 130 to fight him in his weight class for his belt. But go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Hey man, real quick, man.
Leo
I'm
Santa Cruz
listening.
was a lightweight.
Hold on. I'm listening to y'all, right? And it's a simple answer, man. I like I said, the belts matter because they structure the sport of boxing. They provide structure to the sport.
They've always structured the sport.
The same way you get and knock out. To be quite honest, when in the individuals you choosing and picking from right now, you picking the biggest names in the sport. We can't say that about everybody at 140. The belts matter. They matter right now. Why? Because the same reason when Playo says, "Hey, I want to fight him for a belt," we need to unify. And Regis ain't got that energy now. It provides structure to the sport, and so yes, the belts are more watered down. But at the end of the day, they're always going to matter because that's the structure of boxing. It's like saying NBA. It's like saying NBA championship. No, the pennant, baseball pennants don't matter. It's like saying baseball.
Why did Charles Martin get paid $7 million from Joshua?
Hold on, let me respond. Hold on. Because Dub said a lot, and I like the points that he brought up. Hold up. So, number one, it ain't like basketball or the MLB because in those sports, we know that when we crown the champion, that was the best possible team that motherfucking year. Like that's what it is. These championship belts, we don't know that. Like this structure that y'all are talking about, it gives. Why did Lomachenko get to lose, right? Why did he get to lose and then come back and get a championship fight in his third fight if they provide so much structure? And he lost just like fucking Robeisy Ramirez lost in his first fight. But Robeisy Ramirez didn't get a motherfucking shot his motherfucking third fight. Lomachenko did. If they providing all this structure, bro, if they providing all this structure, how come Canelo Alvarez never had to fight Jamal Charlo?
Once again,
if they provide all this structure, how come him and fucking Andrade never fought, bro? Like all this structure that y'all think give boxing, bro, it don't, dog. It does not give boxing structure. It wouldn't be so hard to get these motherfucking fights, bro. It wouldn't be so hard to get these fights. If they gave the structure that y'all talking about, we would get all these fights, but we don't get them, bro.
It gives it some
structure.
It gives it some structure.
Bro, Ronnie Shields.
They don't matter because they don't give us the fights that we want, and they don't matter because if I start naming all these big fights through history, you motherfuckers wouldn't even remember what belts they were fighting for. But they matter so goddamn.
Why did Charles Martin get paid $7 million, bro? Why did Anthony Joshua pay Charles Martin $7 million? Was that a mega fight in your opinion?
He paid him $7 million because AJ was such a big name at the time, bro. What are you talking about? They had nothing to do with the belt.
Charles, I'm saying Charles Martin.
So when you fighting Anthony Joshua at the time that Charles Martin fight him, you fighting him for the bag, bro. You're gonna get the biggest bag in heavyweight at that time, bro.
Why was that the one fight? No, why was that one fight? But Charles Martin's never made close to that money.
BFTB, what up, bro?
He never made $7 million before, though. No, I'm asking you, why was that one fight? What was he bringing into the Joshua fight that made Joshua pay that dude $7 million? He didn't pay Brazil $7 million. He didn't pay Eric Molina $7 million. What did Charles Martin bring extra to that table that Joshua said, you know what?
You talking about the belt that he bought?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, he bought
his belt. Is that the reason he got paid $7 million? Okay, for his belt. Okay, so if he didn't have that
Yeah,
belt, would have
he paid
Joshua
him for
paid
his
him
belt.
7 million?
He basically
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
him
the
to give him
idea.
his belt. Yeah. Okay. What's your point?
Okay, so without the belt, no, I'm saying if he didn't have that belt, do you think his check would have been $7 million?
No, it wouldn't have been. Anthony Joshua wouldn't want to fight him. But guess what was also going on at that time? Nobody gave a fuck about that fight. Everybody still wanted AJ versus Wilder. Nobody gave a fuck about that fight, bro.
I think
Nobody
they
gave
want
a fuck
AJ
about
versus
the Charles
Fury.
Martin AJ fight, bro. Nobody cared,
No, it
dog.
didn't. So where did that 7 million come from then, bro? If no
That
one
belt
cared.
meant shit, bro. That belt meant shit to boxing. It meant something to AJ though, and maybe some AJ fans, but it meant
Man,
nothing
who
in the sport of
cares?
boxing. What would
So the
have
arena
been
wasn't sold
bigger?
out.
What would have been bigger for the sport of boxing is if AJ would have fought Wilder instead of Charles Martin.
No, but I'm asking.
That's what would have
meant.
meant something, bro.
No. See, you're changing the question now. You're moving the goalpost. That's not what I asked you. I never asked you if that was
I
a super
answered
fight
your
in
question.
boxing.
You said, bro, do you have another question? Because your question was, what did Charles Martin
I said
bring to
what?
the belt for Anthony Joshua to pay him the money he paid him? I said he bought his belt.
Yeah.
I answered your question.
So the belt was the reason why he leveraged a $7 million payday, right? So that means the belt must have given him some clout, right? Okay, that was my point. Charles Martin having a belt got him a $7 million payday. If
I'm not saying that belts. I'm not saying, bro. I'm not saying belts don't give you clout. I'm not saying belts don't make you a little bit more relevant. I'm saying the most relevant shit in boxing is who you fight and the fight y'all put on. That's what's most relevant, bro. That's what people care about.
But
That's what people remember.
why is who you fought?
Yeah,
What is the important? Why is it so important on who you fought? Because those guys have accomplishments. They have accolades. If you don't have any accolades or any
not all of
accomplishments,
them.
we don't want to see it.
Man, it's about popularity, bro.
You're speaking about the minority.
Tank Davis has nowhere near the accomplishments of Vasily Lomachenko, but people want to see Devin versus Tank way more than they want to see Lomachenko. And it ain't because of accomplishments, because Lomachenko got more of them hoes.
Okay.
I think it's about relevance.
They want to see that because of the backstory, though, because Devin touched him up in sparring and made him quit. You gotta ask. You gotta ask.
Keep throwing that out there, bro. I don't care nothing about that, bro. I don't care nothing about that. I just know people want to see that fight more, and y'all are telling me that the belts mean so much. If your accomplishments and your belts mean so much, why do people care about Tank and Devin more than motherfucking Devin and Loma, bro?
Because there's two young dudes, bro. Two young guys that are gonna go out. A guy like Lomachenko, seen as an older fighter who's been inactive, and obviously Tank's a knockout. Is a young dude, and you got two American sort of champions going at it. So there's more hype in the States.
Who you fight and when you fight them.
Exactly. I'm gonna show y'all exactly the point real quick. The knockout trying to get out to y'all. Look at Tyson Fury and look at Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury is giving him a 75-25 split. Alexander Usyk is hold on. I mean, it was 70-30, but listen, Alexander Usyk is undisputed and he has 3 belts. He beat AJ twice. He has way more accomplishments than Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury's the A side. You know why? Because he knocked out because he cheated Deontay Wilder. It's about who you fight, not about all them accomplishments.
Wait, you saying Wilder's a bigger win than Joshua, the unified champion?
Let me finish.
No, but you're being inaccurate.
You're being
theoretically, them belts.
He got up here, Jimmy. Let him talk. Jimmy, he got up here. Let him talk.
Bro, shut up and listen, dog.
Hey, real quick before you finish, hold on, before you finish. Hey, three heads in the back, bro. Yeah, you gotta show your camera. I don't know you, bro. But if you want to come back up, you gotta show your camera. All these people up here, I don't know you. So show your camera, and then you can turn your camera off and you can come back up. Go ahead, Upper. My bad, bro.
Like my boy BFT was saying, and like I said, Usyk has 3 belts and he was undisputed. Tyson Fury is the A side, and the only person that Tyson Fury beat was Deontay Wilder. Listen to this.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect, sir.
Usyk
he's talking rubbish,
AJ twice. Usyk beat AJ twice. He got 3 belts. Tyson Fury is the clear A side. You know why? It's about who you beat.
Wilder, the guy that was
don't matter. But that shows you that the belts don't matter at that point. It's about who you
Fury's
beat. They beat Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder was considered the king of the jungle, and since he beat him, that gives him
he wasn't, bro.
No, he wasn't, right there.
No, that's a negative.
Y'all respond one at a time. Jimmy was trying to respond. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Bro, I'll say this. It's
finish your point, and then Jimmy, go ahead and respond.
That's what I'm saying. So why is Tyson Fury the A side? If you take away Deontay Wilder off of Tyson Fury's resume, he doesn't have nothing over Usyk. Usyk is a
I'll answer your question, bro. It's very simple.
Champion.
I'll answer it because it's very simple, right? Because where they're fighting is a United Kingdom, where Fury's a British superstar, right? So the dudes selling the tickets are Wembley, or the guys paying for the pay-per-views are Fury fans. That's why. If it was in the Ukraine and the Ukraine was a booming economy and a fan base, right, it would have been Usyk. Usyk would have been the superstar, bro. You're talking about star power. Tyson Fury beat Klitschko and became the man in the division, retired, came back, whooped Wilder, got a belt, and they're like, okay, now Fury's back again. Him beating Wilder was not the legacy win, bro, because AJ had 3 belts and a way stronger resume and way more star power.
Okay, but every fight that he had without Deontay Wilder, he was giving away fights. When Tyson Fury was out there
Wilder,
giving,
bro. Did Wilder just do 70,000 pay-per-views?
Bro,
didn't Wilder just do 70,000 pay-per-views, bro? What are you talking about?
Deontay Wilder sold that damn pay-per-view. That wasn't Tyson Fury.
Okay, so why didn't Wilder sell his Heleni's fight, then, bro?
To see Deontay
Half empty arena, bro.
Okay, look at Tyson Fury's pay-per-views without Wilder.
Real quick, y'all. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. Hold on, 3 heads. All right, there you go. You good, 3 heads. You can turn your camera off, bro.
Look at Tyson Fury's pay-per-views without Wilder.
Yeah, look at Wilder's without Fury, bro. It's the same thing. They needed each other. They needed each other to rival Joshua. Joshua was such a big star, he didn't need them, bro. Anthony Joshua was such a rock star, he didn't need a dance partner to make big money.
It's the first heavyweight undisputed.
Y'all talking at the same time, bro. Y'all gotta talk one at a time, bro. I want the audience to hear this shit, bro.
Okay, Usyk and Fury is the chance to be the first ever heavyweight undisputed in the 4-belt era, and people not even talking about it. It's not even Tank and Ryan is getting more publicity. Come on, man. That's showing you Tyson Fury is not, bro.
Yes, okay. Let me rebuttal, bro.
Tank and Ryan is number 6 all time right now in gate sales. Right now, all time in gate sales, Tank and Ryan has passed already in gate sales all time in boxing. He done passed one of Floyd. He done passed Floyd and Madonna 1 and 2. Yes, go look it up.
Here's a problem with what you're saying, bro.
Go ahead.
Here's a problem with what you're saying. Everything you said is a non-factor, bro. Wilder, after he got ice back. Oh, come on, can I let her finish, bro? Come on, man. Like, you just want to talk forever.
Go ahead, bro.
My point is this, though. You can't make that argument. And Fury and Wilder had to come together to make a big event. Anthony Joshua don't need a big dance partner because he's making big events and he's making big money regardless of who he fights, right? Wilder, when he's not fighting Tyson Fury, the motherfucker's fighting in a half-empty Barclays arena, barely cracking 100,000 buys. So Wilder's not wrong, bro. So let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Let him finish, Upper. Let him finish, Upper. Then we got you. It's on you. Let him finish. You know we ain't doing
Same with Fury is not a big star in America, but in the UK, when he fought Dylan White, when he fought what's his name, Chisora, he was able to make $25 to $30+ million, right? So he proved that he was a star now, with or without a good dance partner. And Usyk obviously isn't a big star anywhere, America, UK, wherever, because the Ukraine isn't a major boxing market. So it's 2 different situations, bro. And Fury's obviously in a better position because Usyk wants the legacy fight more than Fury. That's why.
All right, let me say this and then Upper it's on you. Let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on, Upper. Let me say this and then it's on you, Upper. How much money you make does not make you the star. So Tyson Fury making 25 million or making 30 million fighting somebody, that's not the metrics that we use. The metrics that are used is the money that you generate. I don't know why I have to keep repeating this to people, but it's the money that you generate in the fight. How much did you sell? Did you sell merch? Did you sell tickets? Did you sell pay-per-views? Did you get people to pay to watch you fight? That's the definition of you being a star. Go ahead, Upper.
Yeah, you said Wilder's fighting in half-empty arenas. No, Wilder's breaking records at the Barclays. Anywhere Wilder fights at, it's sold out, bro.
No, the Heleni's fight was sold out.
Like you said, let me finish.
Let him talk, okay? Jimmy.
Come on, finish now. Tyson Fury up there, he giving away damn motherfucking tickets, dog. They got Tyson Fury out there fighting. People don't even know who he fighting. He giving away tickets at the damn grocery store. They giving away his tickets. They selling tickets for $20. You ain't gonna buy no ticket from Wilder for $20. And you sitting there talking about that. Wilder got Tyson Fury off the couch where he was sitting there on drugs, fat, bloated, and everything. He breathed breath back into that guy's
cherry picking gone wrong. Yeah.
Bro, okay, bro. It's facts, bro. Tyson Fury can't sell without Wilder. How much did him and Dillian White generate?
Well, exactly. They put a purse bid of $42 million. So they must have $37 million. When's Wilder made $37 million, bro? When's Wilder ever sniffed?
We gotta move to some we gotta move to some other people, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Jay Nori,
I'm done, bro. I just had to get that off real quick.
Nah, you got it.
What up, KO?
Jay Nori, what up? Talk to me,
KO.
I mean, this is a testy situation, man, because It all depends on who you like, and that's how boxing is. The belts do matter when the guy you like have them, and belts don't matter when you don't need them to get a big fight. It all depends on the situation. With AJ, I'd say AJ is he's a big boxer. He's really big in the UK. He was making some traction in the US, but he ain't got no skills. And that's the problem with AJ. If he has some skills, he will be selling anywhere you go. Because he got the looks, he got the promotion behind him. You know, it just he gets some KOs here and there, he just ain't got no skills. So that's his problem. Now with Fury and Usyk, I really want to see if this fight get made. I've been waiting all year last year for this fight to get made. And it ain't happened yet this year. So Fury's talking about some 70-30. I mean, you talking about belts. The guy gave Usyk 70-30. He's already undisputed at a cruiserweight. And he has 3 of the belts.
So
he's getting 70-30. So that belt argument's kind of
It's a lot of people, bro. That right size up here. There's a lot of people in the chat that've been rocking with me for a long time. And I'm gonna push back on this right here, Jay Noy, because that may be true for some people. And that statement that you made, belts matter to people when their favorite guy has them, and they don't matter to people when their favorite guy don't have them. That's not true. That may be true for some, but for me, I'm somebody, I don't give a fuck about Demetrius Andrade belts. I've been wanting him to fight top level competition and quit motherfucking hanging his hat on getting a Canelo fight. I don't give a fuck about Jamal Charlo belt, bro. I've been asking him to fight Demetrius Andrade and fight other fighters and fight great fights, bro. I don't give a fuck about Earl Spence's belts. I want him to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't care about Tank Davis fight belts. I've been calling for Devin Haney. I've been calling for motherfucking Shakur Stevenson. I've been calling for all these big fights from the moment that I start my channel. So while that may be true for some people, I'm just telling y'all how I feel and what I've always thought. And I don't think them belts matter, bro. Like they don't. If you giving fans the fights that they want, bro, then people gonna be like, man, I don't give a fuck if it's for belts or no belts. The reason that people don't give a fuck about where Tank and Devin fight, most fight fans be like, yo, if Tank and Devin fighting, I don't give a fuck if it's at 135. I don't care if they fighting at a catch weight. I don't care if they fighting at 140. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody gives a fuck, bro. As long as they fight. The reason that nobody cares as long as they fight, bro, is because we just want to fight. If the belts matter so much, you'd have fans everywhere like, nah, bro, they need to fight at 135, bro. That Tank Devin fight, that shit need to be for undisputed, bro. That got to be for undisputed or the fight ain't worth it, bro. Nah, dog, like that's not how most people are viewing the situation, bro. When people talk about Floyd and Manny, bro, don't nobody talk about what belts they had on the line. Shit, half of the people watching me don't even remember what belts they had on the line. They just wanted to see that motherfucking fight, and they didn't care about them motherfucking belts. Hell, Manny was able to get fucking, bro, when people want to see a big fight, bro, or the best fighting the best, or people that they want to see in a certain generation, Manny Pacquiao got knocked out the worst I've seen probably ever, bro, by Juan Manuel Marquez. And he still got the Floyd fight. Because then nobody give a fuck, bro. Because they just wanted to see that fight between Manny, and they wanted to see that fight between Floyd, bro. So I get what y'all saying. The structure argument, bro, I think that's the best point I heard from my brother right side. But the reason I still don't subscribe to it, because the structure that it's supposed to provide us, it still don't get us the fights that we want, bro. You got people either ducking out on mandatories, sanctioning bodies, creating motherfucking franchise belts and shit. Creating motherfucking franchise belts and shit. And you got fighters moving up the weight classes, still being able to hold the belt. Somebody can fucking not defend the belt for 2.5 motherfucking years, like motherfucking Ryota Murata and shit. Not defend his belt for 2.5 years, and he don't get stripped. But then as soon as Jamel Charlo beat Brian Castano, he got a mandatory in like 15 days. Fucking Triple G cannot fight for damn near 2 years. He cannot fight for 2 motherfucking years. Even Jamal Charlo can go damn near 900 days without fighting a motherfucker. Other people get stripped like that, bro. Because they got a legitimate injury and shit. Like, nah, bro, that structure shit, no. Because these fucking sanctioning bodies, if you the WBA, we back Al, bro. Al Heyman pretty much let the WBA know what they shit gonna do, what rules they gonna adhere to, and all that shit. If it's the WBO, whatever Bob order, pretty much every WBO champion probably gonna be up on the top rank or top rank affiliate, bro.
WBC.
They don't provide no
Bring back
motherfucking structure,
Canelo.
bro.
So what's
Yeah, they
the
don't
reason?
provide no motherfucking structure, bro.
So what's the reason of stats and shit?
Hold
What's-
on, Cass, cause Three Heads ain't talk yet. He just hopped on the panel. Three Heads, what's up?
Yo, what's up, y'all? My thing is, why do people talk about Tank if he ain't do shit? If none of that shit matter, why y'all talking about it? Why y'all give a fuck what he do? Who he fight? Ryan was a fucking contender when he was gonna fight Devin and anybody else, whoever the fuck else. It don't even matter. But now it's like it's an issue because Tank fighting him. It's weird.
For real.
That's
Because they
all I
know,
gotta say.
because deep down inside, they know the nigga the man. They don't want to admit it, but they know he the man. Bill know he the man. Devin know he the man.
You become the man by beating the man.
Don't nobody care if you lose the exhibition fight.
To be the man, you have to
If
beat
you
the
lose the
man.
title fight, it's a whole different context to that.
But the
I'm
same niggas
sorry
here worship
about that.
Conor
I'm
Ben.
sorry
And
about that.
who the fuck has he beat?
Who?
The same niggas
I mean,
on the
okay, then
panel
Jake
worship
Paul's the bigger.
Conor
Okay,
Ben. Who the fuck
then why
has
don't you
he?
guys hype up Jake Paul though? He's the man, right? He can
Fuck
sell
Jake
tickets.
Paul. I don't give a fuck about no Jake
Paul,
Paul.
bro. Nobody talking
Eat
about
a
Jake
dick.
Paul over here, man.
Forget that.
No, but you
Forget that.
mentioned
fuck
Tank
with no
Star
motherfucking
Power.
Jake
So
Paul.
Mr. Lockhart, how do you become the man?
Exactly. It's not by beating the man. Clearly, Tank's never done that. So
how do you become the man?
By how you look in the ring, bro.
You
Oh,
knock
How
them
come
you
the
look
on,
in the
fuck
bro.
ring?
out.
Lockhart,
That's how
I'm
you
asking
Come
Mr.
become the
on.
Lockhart.
man.
Mr.
Look,
By
Lockhart,
how
you've
you
been
look
watching
in the
boxing long
ring,
enough,
and
bro.
who you,
To be
by
the
how
man,
you
you
look
have to
in the
beat the
ring,
man.
and who you beat, and how you beat them.
Hey,
So when
listen,
you,
Okay,
if
but
you
no.
can run, if you can make shit look easy, but everybody else made it look hard. So you got Cambosos, for instance. Fucking Lee Selby had his motherfucking hands full. Mickey Bay had his motherfucking hands full. Teofimo Lopez had his hands full. Devin Haney made that shit look easy 2 times. So now we know, belts be down, Devin Haney can fight his ass off. Tank Davis, Jose Pedraza, knocking motherfucking Lomachenko up. Tougher even putting
Oh, come on,
Lomachenko down. Knocking his ass up. Tank Davis, get the fuck out the ring with me, bro. Mario
Isaac Cruz,
Barrios,
bro.
motherfucking Keith Thurman came from fucking God with motherfucking Thor hammer, nigga. Thor hammers, motherfucking elbows, knees, toes, headbutts. Hit motherfucking Mario Barrios with everything he could hit him with. Mario Barrios hurt his ass, almost stopped him with a motherfucking body shot, but Keith Thurman won that motherfucking fight by decision. What Tank Davis do to Barrios? Fucked his ass up, got him the fuck up out of here. That's how you know, bro. That's
So
how
you're the
you
man.
know,
So
dog.
you're the man. So you
No.
become the man
To
because
be
of
the
that,
man, you have
Lockhart.
to
Is that what you're
beat the
telling me?
man. So
Nah, bro.
no.
Is that what you're telling
You
me? So
become the
under
man
any
by how
type
you
of
look.
Benitez,
Be the
under
man,
any
you
type
have
of
to
The
beat
Benitez,
the
two
or
man.
whatever,
men,
just come the
the
man.
two men in the lightweight division is Devin Haney and motherfucking Tank Davis, and everybody know that shit. All the
How?
belts in
No,
the
no,
world,
no,
all
not
the
everyone.
accolades
No,
in the
no,
world.
everyone
Don't
doesn't know
nobody
that.
give a
Everybody
fuck
doesn't know
about
that.
that, bro.
No,
We need to see
we're
them
not rolling
scrap.
out. No, we're not rolling out any red
No,
carpets and declaring wins that and facts that haven't even happened yet. We're not doing it over here. That doesn't make any sense.
What
If
are
you
you
go to
talking
the
about?
gyms, what do you am I talking about? He's Knockout is saying that Tank and Mr. Lockhart is saying that you become the man from doing this and doing that. No, I'm sorry. That doesn't delegate. That doesn't get delegated because if you go to the gyms and ask Frank Martin, ask William Zepeda, ask all the rest of these guys, oh, is that how you become the man? The guys are actually fighting. They're going to tell you, no, that's not how you become the man. You have to fight me. You have to fight on the other guy. You have to fight him. There's other guys that have to fight. All these
So
guys
what?
have to fight. You
So let
can't
me
just
ask you
That's
become the
this.
not
man
true.
because
So
he
The
let
got
me ask
only
you
knocked out.
this.
He
person,
knocked out
the
a couple.
only
That don't
person
make
that
any
Devin
sense.
Haney has
That
to
doesn't make
fight is
any
Tank
sense.
Davis. And the only person that Tank Davis has to fight is Devin Haney. They are head and shoulders considered the best two at lightweight right now, bro.
And said what?
Why is Tank Davis above Lomachenko though? Lomachenko is a
Because
four-time fight
says who though?
champion,
Where do you get these statistics from?
a
Where
Hall
do you
of
get these
Famer.
statistics?
Because
Where do you
of
get these
Why is he above
statistics
him?
because of how Lomachenko just looked against Jermaine Ortiz, because Lomachenko
Okay,
fucking lost 2 times already. Like y'all,
how Tank
bro,
looks against
y'all
Isaac
gotta
Cruz?
stop.
bro? That
Can
doesn't
we
mean
please,
anything. That doesn't mean
stop?
nothing.
Listen, bro. I ain't
Bro,
got
these
nothing but
same
love for
niggas
everybody,
worship
bro. I'm
Conor
trying to
That
respect
doesn't
Ben,
mean
bro.
everybody.
nothing,
Hey,
man.
can y'all stop with the
That
Lomachenko shit,
doesn't
bro?
mean anything.
Lomachenko
Like,
is
what
a
are you
very
talking
good
about?
fighter. Hold on, bro. Lomachenko is a very good fighter. I'm not trying to sit up here and take nothing away from him, bro. But we
Did
not
Tank dunk
sweeping
Lomachenko?
Toledo under the rug, bro. We not sweeping
Okay, did
Teofimo
Tank
under
dunk
the rug.
Lomachenko?
So
We
that's
not
not.
No, I'm
sweeping
asking you,
motherfucking
did Tank
Jermaine
dunk
Ortiz under
Lomachenko?
the rug, bro.
I'm not even talking about
Did Tank dunk
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko? I'm asking you,
Delta.
Knockout, in your
I ain't talking
opinion.
about
Did
Lomachenko.
Tank Davis dunk Lomachenko? But Lomachenko was
Floyd
calling him out,
Mayweather,
and Tank was fighting.
by way of Floyd Mayweather, yes, bro. By way of Floyd
Okay,
Mayweather, fucking right. Fucking right, they ducked that
okay.
fight.
So he ducked him. Okay.
But I don't believe that was Tank's doing. He himself said, "I ain't asking no
Tank
fight.
was.
I just fought
You
with
remember
him."
Tank
that's not
stuttering in
Tank's
the fight
doing.
map interview?
That's Floyd in them. I'm glad they ain't moving his ass no more.
See, that don't make no sense. I say that's not Tank's doing. So he
Yo, y'all
ducked.
can
No,
hear me?
Because he
I
was
remember
doing
Tank saying they've
whatever.
never asked
That's
for
not
this
his
before.
doing.
Bro, I don't understand how y'all don't know this shit, bro. Floyd
that's not his
Mayweather
doing.
and Leonard. No, listen. Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe had they thumb all in Tank Davis' career. He didn't ask for no fights. He didn't give a fuck who they put in front of him. He just fought who they told him to fight.
So
And
Tank
he
don't have his own
himself,
brain.
my brother Right Side, my brother Smoke, my other brothers that have debated me on Tank Davis and Devin Haney, even they would tell you this nigga came out himself and said, "I never asked for no fight."
So he doesn't have his own brain. He doesn't have his own brain. Then is that what you're
So
telling me?
Devin
No,
Haney's fighting the man
So
that
he
Tank
didn't
fought.
have he didn't have his own brain. He do now. That's why he left Floyd.
Oh, he does.
He didn't though.
Okay.
He didn't though.
Bro.
Y'all act like I
So
don't.
Haney's
Y'all act like
fighting.
people scared to criticize Tank Davis when justified, bro.
Okay. So
No.
He
You
did
so
now
you
though.
think Tank
That's
Davis?
why he left Floyd.
You're not.
All right, how
Mr.
about
Lockhart,
this?
Mr. Lockhart,
Why didn't
one of those guys.
Lomachenko ask
Devin
for
is
the
fighting the
rematch
man
with
that
They're not
Tank
Tio?
gonna
is
say
afraid
that.
of.
They're not gonna say
Okay.
that. They're
Cool.
never gonna say.
But Devin is
Why
fighting the
didn't
man that Tank
Lomachenko
They're never
ask
gonna
for the
say that.
rematch with
Why are you
Tio?
gonna say that?
He did
Lockhart,
ask for the
confirm
rematch.
this.
Lomachenko did ask for the rematch. Bob said it ain't
All right,
happening.
Rick, take it easy, bro.
So, Mr. Lockhart, did
Hold on.
Tank have his brain? Did
Hold
Tank
on.
have his brain? Did he
Hold
have
on.
his
Hold
brain?
on.
Did he have his
Hold
brain
on.
when he wasn't asking for the fights? Did he have his brain?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm answering
Yeah,
somebody's
he
question.
did. But see, I don't know how you grew up. Hold on, let me answer the question. I don't know how nobody in the chat grew up. I don't know how nobody on the panel grew up. I don't know about that shit. But all I know is you gotta understand who you talking about, bro. You talking about a young man that came from nothing, that instantly became a millionaire because of Floyd Mayweather and the shit that he did for him. When you come from nothing like that, bro, and you ain't got shit, and somebody got millions in your hands and shit, bro, you probably the first few years, you probably gonna do what the fuck they tell you to do. You probably ain't gonna question nothing because they getting you bags. They making you
Okay. Well, guess what?
money.
Haney could question. So when Haney was that age,
He
why was
ain't
he
got
still
no
on the
like, and that's one thing Devin got over him, bro. He ain't got no motherfucking Bill Haney, bro. He ain't got no daddy like that, dog.
Straight up.
I just feel like
He ain't got no
when
daddy like
Lomachenko
y'all
was
gotta
dangerous,
y'all gotta
Tank didn't want
understand. Y'all gotta understand how people come up and shit, bro. The shit way different. It took him a lot longer to mature than Devin Haney, bro. A lot longer.
it.
But
So he ducked
Because
Devin came
Devin
Lomachenko,
up
but he
Haney
was
harder
was
than
mature.
raised in a
Came up
better
harder than Tank
environment,
in
bro.
boxing.
Say
Bro,
what?
I've seen the interviews
Devin came
when
up
he comes
harder
out
than
and says,
Tank in boxing. Like Tank
Say
didn't have
what?
to go over there. He didn't have to go over there to Mexico. Still
That
at an
nigga went to
early
go
age.
fight the worst
Go
niggas
over
in
to Mexico
Mexico.
to fight
And so
ballroom
what?
brawlers, bro. Stop.
Bro,
He
he went to
wasn't
go fight the
baby.
niggas
Stop.
that couldn't make it out of Mexico.
He wasn't baby though. They threw him to the wolves and he came back with fur. Flat out.
Nigga, what?
They threw him to the wolves and he
Stop.
came back
Man,
with
this
fur.
shit is
no, Tank
crazy,
will
Stop.
kill
bro.
us
This
in a
shit is
way.
unreal, bro.
That's the real.
That
That's
nigga
the
went to
real
go fight the
difference.
niggas that couldn't make it over, that
And
changed their name 5
It
times.
don't matter. He was a child putting hands. He was a child. He
real
still a
quick,
kid though. He was still a kid.
hold on, Green, because I see my brothers and the sisters in the chat. For
Oh, go
everybody
ahead.
who just said cap, when I was talking, y'all know what we do. We can debate whatever y'all want to debate. I would just say to sit up here and act like how you were raised in the environment that you came up in don't matter. Y'all ass is capping, bro. Y'all just want to cap for Devin, and that's cool. Cap for him. Do what you do. I ain't got no problem. But
Hey, for
someone
motherfuckers,
having two parents in the house, someone having a father in their life versus someone growing up in the system,
for
two
real, for motherfuckers
100%
don't
things,
feel that shit.
two
Motherfucker ain't
totally
been through
different
no real
things, bro.
shit, bro.
So if
Motherfucker
you
been
can't
through shit.
understand why it would take a young man that came up in the situation that Tank came up in, if you can't understand why it might take him a little longer to
I don't
acclimate to
understand
being a
still.
grown man, to take a little longer to probably learn how to speak for himself. If you can't understand that shit, you just being, you know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
you know what?
You just being
So
Hey, you
straight
know
Tank,
up.
what's
so
crazy,
Tank is a
Being a
knockout?
bit
knockout.
Hey, you
ignorant.
know
Being a
what's
bit
crazy,
ignorant.
Why do you
knockout?
think
Y'all
everyone
had
Hold
talking
on,
Tank,
about
hold
but
on,
him?
hold on.
Tank was just
You know
wondering
what's
Being a
why
bit
crazy,
he
ignorant.
knockout?
wasn't
A
like when he
handful of
had confidence.
motherfuckers just talk.
Being a bit ignorant.
Everyone's
Don't be
talking
Y'all
about
ignorant.
him.
can't talk. Y'all
Yo,
can't talk at the same
one
time.
mic,
Go ahead.
one mic. I can't hear none of y'all.
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
want to hear
crazy,
y'all. I want to hear
knockout?
y'all.
You know
Yeah, go
what's
ahead.
crazy, knockout? Half of the motherfuckers that's talking and about what you just said, if they was in a position at the age they is right now, get up under Floyd, they'll be doing the same shit. Everything Floyd
Hey,
say, they'll
bro.
go do the
Now
shit.
we gotta get the
Hell
violin
no.
now. Let me bust out the violin, bro. Let me get the violin out, bro. Let me get it. Hold on.
Hey, man. Get your violin. Green,
You about the
talk to me. What's up?
violin? You talking about Lomachenko?
Hey,
No, what
knockout.
I'm
Hey,
saying,
knockout. I
bro, why
understand.
Tank got
Hey,
all this
knockout,
thug
fam. I
energy for
understand.
everyone?
Hey,
Bro,
knockout,
he's
fam.
like,
I
I'm gonna
understand.
kill
As a man
Shakur.
from struggle,
Okay,
as
no,
a
let me
man
ask
from the
knockout this,
struggle as
bro.
well. I understand
You
what
gonna
you're
Let
play
me
saying.
ask
them?
knockout this.
You can
Why
go
did you
play
say
them
that
2
to
losses off his
Haney?
record.
Man understands what you mean.
But he didn't
Ask me,
respond to
Jimmy.
Lomachenko,
Ask me,
bro.
Jimmy. Go ahead. Ask me,
No,
Jimmy.
that's your
What?
question, bro. Why's he got all this violent energy? I'll kill Haney. I'll kill Shakur. But when Lomachenko was questioning your manhood, you were looking for Leonard Ellaby, bro. So I mean, it is what it is, bro.
I don't think he was looking for Leonard Ellaby, bro. He wasn't looking for Leonard Ellaby. He just at that time when he was 23, 22 years old, when all that shit was going on, he trusted them. And they fucking around and made him look bad, bro. And that's why I've been saying, and people want to argue me about this shit too. Y'all always want to argue, but then I end up being right. I was saying, bro, you need to leave fucking Floyd. He making you look bad.
Yeah.
They moving you all kind of wrong. Since I started my channel, you ain't been in one fight I want to see. Up until Hector and Ryan, I was always on him about the fights that he would fight. Still riding for him, still think he a hell of a fighter. But until recently, I was like, yo, you need to talk for your motherfucking self. So it ain't like it ain't no issue there, bro. Like the issue comes, and the issue is people acting like statistics don't matter. Like statistics matter, bro. Like how you come up, how you raise, that shit matter. People be bugging with that shit with me. I don't understand, bro.
It's two different scenarios when you talk about the origin and degree of difficulty in those two fighters. You got one that had the hardships of growing up in the ghetto, whatever the case may be. You know, we're gonna keep it a beam more than likely because he was the child of a parent that was a user. On the flip side, you got a child that comes from the upbringing of his father was a hustler. You feel what I'm saying? They all meet at the same point. So theoretically, no one has it harder than the other one because at the end of the day, Bill had to go away and do time. So Devin was still a fatherless child. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard.
Devin was not a fatherless child, bro.
Devin wasn't born when Bill
Nigga, that happened before that.
Devin wasn't born when Bill was in jail, bro.
Wasn't there for a substantial amount of time.
Bro, Devin wasn't born when Bill. Let me know in the chat if I'm tripping. Devin wasn't born when his daddy went to prison, bro.
Devin is 24, bro. Bill, it was the early 90s when Bill got caught.
Yeah, bro, you bugging with that one, fam. Respectfully. Yeah, go ahead, JD.
Dev's a good kid. He don't need a hard background, man. Dev can fight.
Yeah, he can fight his ass off, bro.
We're not trying to.
But that's why he able to move. He moved. Listen, he done moved much smarter than Tank, and he way younger than him. He learned how to get. He learned very early. I should get my shit on my own. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm gonna start my own shit and move on my own. He did all that shit better than Tank, bro. All that shit.
That's true.
So I don't know.
No Floyd in his corner.
And he was able to do that because he had a great father helping him along the way in a great stable upbringing.
Knockout. You know what it is?
Yeah. What up?
Niggas just hate Tank so much. They just want to discredit him so
y'all
bad.
Can hear me?
They can't.
Yeah, JD, talk to me, bro. I'm listening. Let three heads finish, then talk to me. Three heads, go ahead and say what you were saying.
They can't see the difference on what, like, how niggas came up and how niggas was raised. Like, that's the difference between the two.
Yeah, environments matter, bro.
Yeah. That shit matters, bro.
Environments fucking matter, dog. If they didn't, then we wouldn't have these statistics that show us fatherless children are more likely to do this. Fatherless children are more likely to do that. People with fathers are more likely to have this. People without fathers, like all that shit wouldn't be skewed heavily one way or the other if what I'm saying wasn't true, bro. Go ahead, JD, talk to me, bro.
Yo, KO, right side, John, Green, what up with y'all, man? Salute to the chat.
Salute.
What's popping, boy?
Say what up. And I also came up here to say y'all niggas bugging, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? What are y'all talking about? Devin grew up with a daddy, bro. I don't know why y'all up here. I don't know who said that shit, but he had his father in his life. Period. Tank ain't have his mother or his father, bro. I don't even know why that's even a conversation, bro. It shouldn't be a conversation. Tank is more of a product of his environment. That's why they call him the streets champion, bro. That's why. And to be frank with you,
but he ain't no gangster either. He just, he just came up harder, bro, and that's okay.
When you the champion of the streets, you gotta be a street nigga to be a champion.
No,
of the
you
street.
don't,
That
bro.
shit don't mean
no,
that. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you
you
don't.
do. Just because your mom be high, that don't make you. That don't make you the champion of the streets.
I'm not even dumb, bro. Let me speak.
Go ahead, JD. Go ahead and finish, bro.
Anyway, bro, what I was saying was, yo, listen, man. First of all, the misconception is you gotta be some type of gangster thug or street nigga to be for the streets to love you. No, you just gotta be part of the environment. You gotta be a product of your environment.
Facts.
So I don't know all that shit y'all talking about where certain shit, this is what it takes for you to validate Tank as a street nigga. That's not. No street nigga looks at Tank like a street nigga. Period. He's not a gangster. He's not a dope dealer. He is not in trouble. No gangster nigga looks at Tank like a gangster nigga, bro. That's just not what Tank is a product of his environment. He did what it is he needed to do, and he mind his business. He don't ever speak to niggas unless spoken to. Have y'all noticed that? Like Tank don't bring niggas' names up at all until somebody bring his name up. Until somebody asks him that question or somebody.
You gotta ask him a question. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody tag social media and then it's in a y'all got the game fucked up. Tank he not the type of, he don't have to do nothing to feel like somebody. As opposed to other people around and at his weight class, they do that shit. Tank don't do that. He's the man. From 130 to 140, he's the man. And if he knock Ryan out, he gonna be one of the biggest stars. You know what I'm saying? So
they both fighting to become the face of boxing, bro. That's like people say this fight don't mean nothing. It's to become the face of boxing, bro.
What I said before knockout was it don't mean shit for the legacy of boxing, but it means something for the entertainment of boxing. Because everybody wants to see a knockout. I watch a Devin fight, I go to sleep. Straight up. I literally
hold on, JD.
Devin is the truth. He really
Jay, I done told you don't know what you're looking at, Jay.
And it starts from here, boys.
Hey Jay, hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. I gotta read this super chat.
I go to sleep. I'll be 3 seats to the wing, nigga.
Hey, shout out to Kareem's boxing. $2 in the super chat. He say can't be street with a purse.
Man, get off that.
What about it?
Bro,
what about it?
Y'all talking about something men wore back in 200 years.
What about it?
The only nigga I don't see doing that is Shakur, bro. When Devin do this shit, he biting Tank style. That shit not a problem. Y'all niggas crazy, bro.
Oh,
what you say,
Fuck that shit, man.
Hey, Devin Haney fans just nervous. Devin Haney fans just nervous that Devin finna go get a purse and try to be like Tank. That's why they keep talking about that shit. They like Devin, please don't do it to us, Devin.
Bro, like stop that shit, man.
Not the satchel.
Y'all know that man. Y'all know that man already tweeting and deleting now. You know what I'm saying? He already. You know what I'm saying? He already went and got a leg tat and shit. So
Stop it.
He already went and got a leg tat. I just seen him post. I just seen Devin on Instagram. He got braids now, bro. I just seen him on IG.
Stop lying, bro. You keep
got the bleaky in the purse. Bleaky in the merce.
He had a leg tat, bro. Y'all niggas.
Hey, y'all go check his IG. I believe he got braids now, bro. He got them braids.
You ain't shit for that knockout. You ain't shit for that, bro.
Man. Yo, you ain't shit for it, man. It's the truth. That nigga.
I'm just saying, when he go get? Hey, when did he go get a leg tat? Hold on. When did he go get a leg tat? And when did the dream? When did the dream start tweeting and deleting, bro?
Hold on. This is why you gotta do this. You gotta do it. Because Tank done took the shit so far that you like, man, shit.
No,
I hope Devin don't do it, so I can at least deflect. I can at least deflect.
You gotta put it in the universe.
Hey, Grant, I think the shit funny, bro. Like I don't like y'all get on that nigga, man. I don't care about that, man.
And they said we're gonna put it out here just in case it happens. Hey, and then we're gonna tell you, told you it was gonna happen. I told you.
Validating what. Yo, man, come on, man.
Good times.
No, man. Look, let's get back. Let's get back on track, bro. Let's get back on track. We went off the rails a little bit.
Hey, I can say something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony. Let's get back to why the belts don't fucking matter.
Hey, the crazy part about it.
Go ahead, Anthony. Talk your shit.
The belts do matter.
When Tank knock Ryan ass out, you know it's crazy. Niggas gonna be all that. Oh, Ryan ain't nobody shit. Ryan ain't this. But at first, he was one of the main motherfuckers in 135 that everybody was talking about. So now Tank fighting him. Now it's a problem. So when Tank knocked this nigga ass out, what's crazy, niggas gonna be lining up to fight Ryan. Because guess what? At the end of the day, his ass gonna be a pay-per-view star. So like all that shit right there is just crazy what niggas be saying, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, then you have other niggas, other fighters like Shakur Stevenson that's gonna go after the belts, not after Ryan Garcia. You understand?
Yo, when you say nigga, bro, you understand? That shit sound weird, bro.
I bet if Shakur have a chance to fight,
Shakur will definitely fight Ryan Garcia. That's cap.
For the belts. He's not fighting Ryan Garcia. He'll fight for
the
belts.
If Shakur have
Ryan Garcia, but if Ryan Garcia signed the top rank, he don't fight him.
No.
Bro,
I'm
Ryan
That's
no.
fact.
He might
My
retire while
point
y'all
is,
joking. He
if
might
he had a
retire
chance to
y'all
fight
ass.
for the belts or fight Ryan
Nah, he
Garcia,
not
he's
Dane
gonna fight
Father.
for the
He not.
belts.
He's gonna fight Ryan Garcia.
No, he
If
is
Ryan
not.
Garcia, all these tickets they unsold, if he go to Top Rank, they gonna fight.
I
For
wish you could
real.
ask him yourself. I wish you
Stop
could
all
ask
that
him
cap.
yourself so he can fucking tell you ask you what you talking about. He's gonna fight for the belts. Did you hear
Bro,
what he said?
hold on. Even so Chris out his he say, man, he say, I'm gonna keep it all the way a book. He say, man, niggas be talking all that shit, but they know Tank the truth. He say they really just be talking that shit. He say, but
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. He's the
Yo,
truth. He's the truth.
Red,
He's saying that
yo,
he's the truth,
let
but
me
he's going
finish.
to fight for the belt. He's saying that he's the truth, but he's going
Hey,
to come fight
Butch,
for the
why
belt.
you not talking about Conor Best?
That's top rank
Super
MO.
Chat. Let me catch you.
Whoever the
Super
guy
Chat.
fight, they gotta
Hold
fight him.
on, bro. Hold on, everybody. Hold
Yo,
up. Let me
Omega
catch you.
Red funny
Let me
as
catch you
fuck.
super chats, and I got a question for the panel, bro.
Yo.
Shout out to Omega Red. Shout out to Omega Red with the 2,000 super chat says, why belts matter or do purses matter?
Yo,
And shout out to DP. Shout out to DP Rocker with the 2,000 super chat. He says purse lives matter. Y'all crazy as hell, bro.
Yo, these
Y'all crazy as hell, bro.
yo.
Let me ask y'all something, bro. Real shit. Let me ask y'all something, bro.
Oh shit.
I want to stick on belts in the sport of boxing and do they matter and shit. Got a question, bro. Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo won Fight of the Year in 2005. What belts did they fight for?
No, they didn't fight for a belt.
Okay, that's one answer. Who got another answer?
See, I think they was fighting just to see who was next up to get a rematch with Floyd.
Okay, what's the other answer?
They
Stop
fought because they would. Wait. What's the question again? Answer it.
What belts did Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo fight for in 2005 when they won Fight of the Year? Don't Google.
Oh, they didn't fight for a belt. No.
Okay, that's your answer. Anybody got any other answers?
Which fight?
I only seen that fight once, so I have no idea. I only seen that fight once.
And Jay Simon got it in the chat. See how a lot of people don't remember what belts they fought for? Belts matter though. Belts matter though. You know what I mean? Like
the belts do matter. I'm waiting for you to answer specifically.
Cool, I got you.
WBC and the WBF, right? Or WBA, right?
What they fought for the WBC and WBO. What about Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad? What belts they fight for?
I don't know.
Probably a WBC, man.
I know it was a great fight.
Well, that's the point he making, bro.
I mean, we can keep going. They fought for the IBF.
Good ass fight.
It was a good fight, though. That's what people remember, bro. Yeah, y'all are making my point. What about Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley, the first fight? What belts they fight for?
No, you're not making it. I'm just waiting to rebuttal your point.
You can rebuttal by answering the question.
You can say this. Oh yeah, this, that, and you can.
Bro,
I don't remember.
Don't rebuttal me. You can. Your best rebuttal is to answer the question and show me that these belts matter, bro.
Yo, BF said that.
The belts do matter because there were belts that were fought. There were belts that were fought in those fights. Belts were in those fights, so they did.
What belts?
That's my boy right there. BF.
That nigga not answering nothing though.
What belts?
I don't know because it wasn't important.
Bro, what I'm trying to tell y'all is the shit that matter to people is the shit that they remember. If they mattered, everybody will remember this shit because these were huge fights.
No, you're talking about.
All we remember are the names and the fight.
I can name you 150 fights that had belts that we remember.
Bro, we're talking about Oscar De La Hoya and Sugar Shane Mosley. And you can't tell me what belts they fought for when they first fought.
I can. It's just the fact that when
tell me.
Tell me. I don't want everybody to start shouting and saying I don't remember this and that. We're trying to get it straight because I've told you before. You can ask me this individually from before. And
bro, I'm asking. Okay, Cass, I'm talking directly to you. What belts they fight for?
Who?
Bro, he's ducking the question.
Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya, bro.
No, the WBC belt.
And
would you like a lifeline?
What do you mean? They fought for the WBC belt. What are you talking about?
They fought for the WBC and the IBA, the International Boxing Association belt.
The belts matter for one reason.
That belt is not recognized, so we're not even going to get into that.
Belts matter. Belts matter for
one reason. It don't matter if it's recognized, nigga. Do you remember it or not?
I just told you that I do. So what are you talking about? I just answered
Peace
the
to
question.
everybody in the chat though. But let me cook on this for
The
a
one
minute.
question,
And
I can be honest. There's nothing wrong with me being wrong. I already answered this. The one question that I didn't answer was the Corrales and Eric Morales and the Diego Castillo. I didn't remember that. But the rest of them, the Trinidad Street,
Bro, the point
Felix
was, don't
Trinidad.
They're all
nobody
classic
remember the
fights,
fucking
bro.
belts.
All right,
Don't
let
nobody remember
me
that shit. We
let
remember
me
the
try.
rules.
Let me go to Mr. Norris, y'all. Hold on,
Hey,
because Mr.
first
Norris
off,
said he got to go. Then I got to catch BF Super Chat. Mr. Norris, go ahead.
my
You
nigga.
don't remember shit because you don't know nothing.
First off, only reason we listening to you because you speaking with an English accent, so you get like, all right. So you sound like you know what you. I'm just fucking with you, dog. But hey, listen. The reason is one reason why the belts. It's one reason. It's
Let
one
him
reason
finish.
why.
Let him go, y'all. Let him go.
It's one reason why the belts matter. The belts matter because they are a symbol, and the symbol is that you took them off of the best man available at that time. That is why the belt. Let me. Can I finish? Can I finish, bro?
Finish his point,
Can I
bro.
finish? Can I finish, bro?
Go ahead,
Okay.
bro.
The belts are a symbol. You get the belt because you challenged what was presumed to be, who is widely accepted as, recognized as, paid as the best guy at the time. That is why the belts matter. We can get into controversy and we can say, oh, but you want a vacant belt. Oh, it was a controversial decision. It doesn't matter. 9 times out of 10, the man who holds the belt is the quote unquote best guy in the division. So when you have that, it represents that you are the best guy or you beat the best guy, which makes you the best guy. The belts do matter. Now, the flip side of that is you can be recognized as the best guy without necessarily having the belt, a la Floyd Mayweather. But traditionally, yes, the belts do matter. To say anything else that they don't, that disputes the whole tradition of culture of what is this sport that we love, which is boxing. Mm-hmm. So that's my piece on it, bro. Man, y'all keep burning on it though, man. Y'all keep burning on it.
All right,
later,
peace
man.
out, bro.
Peace, bro.
So Cambosis at one point in time was the best fighter in 135.
Mr. Norris, hold on, Anthony. Mr. Norris was slick. He want to say his shit and then dip off. Number one, but I'm gonna still respond to your shit because I remember everything you said. All right. Number one, bro, winning a belt does not mean that you fought the best in the division. He tried to gloss over it and then he kind of killed his own point when he said people fight for vacants and controversy. Nah, bro. If winning a belt means you fought the best in the division, then you can't tell me that Jaime Munguia was fought the best at 154 to get his belt. You can't tell me that shit, bro, because he didn't. You can't tell me that all these dudes fighting for these vacant belts. You can't tell me that Monster Inoue fought the best to become undisputed. He fought fucking Paul Butler, who ended up getting his belt because the guy he was supposed to fight, Casemiro, ended up got stripped for the belt because of wearing a sauna suit in the UK or some crazy shit like that. So he got stripped. So you don't just fight for a belt. Don't mean that you fighting the best, bro. That's not what it means, bro. You can fight for a belt because of your circumstances, bro. Like it's like people will recognize corruption. They'll recognize politics. They'll recognize sanctioning body bullshit when it fit a certain narrative. But if it don't fit the narrative that they trying to push, and all of a sudden the shit don't exist no more. People want to keep making the point to me that all these belts matter in one breath, but in that same breath, we'll talk about how corrupt the WBC is, how corrupt the WBO is, how corrupt the WBA is, how Bob Arum and shit got his hands all in the WBO, how Al Haymon and shit got his hands all in the WBA, how the WBC do whatever Canelo want, they highly favorable towards Mexican fighters. Y'all will make all those same arguments while at the same time trying to tell me that the belts matter and shit. So the belts from these people that are corrupt, the belts from these people that allow people to cheat, the belts from these people that allow people to pay them off, they matter to y'all?
You know the belts are there before those guys. You know the belts are there before those guys.
Right? I ain't rocking with that shit.
You know the belts are there before those guys, right? You know the belts are there before all those niggas, right? Henry Armstrong, he was the first fucking champion to be the first guy to be champion welterweight division.
That's fine,
and lightweight division. So how can you say that? It doesn't make sense.
That's fine. When he was fighting, there wasn't 4 sanctioning bodies.
No, listen, Knockout. I'm not saying this, Knockout. I'm not saying to you that these belts, this IBO, every belt. I'm saying to that being a champion.
When he was fighting, matter of fact, you brought up Henry Armstrong, right?
Max.
Wasn't there only one titleist per division back then, or am I tripping?
bro.
Yes, but I'm saying to you, yes, but I'm
Oh,
saying
that's
to
it. So
I'm saying
okay,
being
so
a champion, matters. That's
it's
what I'm
not the
saying to you.
same game,
For
bro.
the
You brought
belt, plural. We
let
talking
me catch the
about
super chats, bro. Let me catch these.
belt.
Shout out to my brother
Talking
BFTB.
about belt.
Hold on, let me catch super chat, JD. Then you got it, bro. Shout out to BFTB with the $5 in super chat. Say if belts don't matter, why Tank got one? Because there's too many fucking belts, bro.
That's a
There's
fact.
too
That's
many
not
belts. That's why
nah.
he got one, bro.
Fuck
That's
We
yeah.
not
don't
why
want
he
Yep,
has one.
it's
That's
too
not why
many
he has one.
fucking
Because
belts, and that's
they
because
know
the
it's important for him
fans.
to be a champion. That's why
It's
he's
not
got one.
important. Bro, he is
That's
the
why he's
biggest.
got one.
If he vacate his regular belt, he's still the biggest fight for all these guys. That
So
fucking
why
belt
does
don't
Calvin
matter, bro.
Ford say that he's a 3-division champion? Why does Calvin Ford say that?
Bro,
Why?
because they are trying to push some shit that ain't true. Like, I don't give a bro. They can matter to them to whoever you want them to matter to, but in boxing, they don't matter because the fact of the matter is, with or without that belt, Tank Davis the biggest fight for all these dudes. With or without that belt,
Facts.
Tank Davis still gonna be universally recognized as one of the top 2 or 3 lightweights in the world, bro. Without
In the
that
world.
belt don't fucking matter, bro. It doesn't.
It
Shout out
does.
to James Kelly with the
Why
with
he
the
why he
$10
got
super
it?
chat.
Why he got it though?
James Kelly says, how are you doing, Knockout? I'm
Why
doing
does he
good,
have
kid.
it? That's what I'm saying. Why does he just
Appreciate you, bro.
vacate?
Hey, do you,
Shout out to
Why did he fight Barrios? I don't understand.
hold
Why did he do that?
on, bro. Let me catch you.
Oh, he don't even
Okay.
got that belt no more. What's up
Shout
with
out,
you?
shout out to Omega Red with the $5 in super chat. He said the only time belts matter is holding your pants up. No more talk. Damn, bro. Now they matter more than that.
No,
Do
knockout. We'll get
y'all
into the
think?
They
bottom of
matter
this.
more than
Hey,
that.
We'll get into the bottom of this
hey, bro,
knockout.
Hey,
Now, why you don't
knockout.
feel the bottom?
What's up?
That nigga Butch's favorite fighter is fucking Conor Ben, a fucking juicer.
Oh man.
Nah, he
So,
does. Nah,
so
Cash
you want to
ran
go
away.
you want
Cash
to go
ran
one on
away
one with
from
the
a
great one?
goddamn
So
debate and made me have the
Freeheads,
debate
you
for
want to
Conor
go one on one
Ben,
with the
bro.
great one? I'll cook you, boy. I'll cook you. Who's your
Hey,
favorite?
knock
I'll
Fine.
out.
cook
But
you.
Casual,
knock out.
fine.
Knock out. All that what you
Yeah,
saying is cool. You made me come back to the shit. Listen,
I'm glad you
all
came
that
back.
what
Talk
you
to me.
all I got you. All that what you saying is cool. But again, and I like that he
Is
brought
it
up.
cool or is it true though?
No, I'm saying I mean there's truth. Every one of us, there's some truth in everything that everybody in this panel says.
But
Without
knock
having
out
heard
that
without ever having heard everything that you've ever said. I would bet that there are that most people are gonna spit more truths, or they wouldn't be, or you're gonna get called out on a panel like this. Now, with that being said, Henry Armstrong, you bring up a valid point. When Henry Armstrong was fighting, there might have been 10, 15 guys, right, that were legitimate challengers for his strap. You fast forward
Jake,
now, you got 30, you got 25, guys, maybe more on any given night of guys that could beat the man or could even possibly beat a man that is not getting the shot. You can't fucking fight every fucking body, bro. You need multiple sanctioning bodies. Is it going to create controversy? Yes, it's going to create controversy. If you had one belt, let's think about it. If it was one belt, how many guys would get left out in the cold and you would never see them get their shot? You
The
can't
ones that
have it,
refuse,
you can't have it,
to
bro.
fight
You,
each other.
you can't have it both ways. That's
yeah, you
one of your
can.
favorite
The
sayings.
UFC doing it right now.
Bro,
Bro,
the
that's the
ones
most corrupt.
if
Bro, you want to
if it
bring.
was
I ain't even
let me
going there.
ask you a question, Mr. Norris. If
Yes,
there
sir.
was to answer your question, if there was one belt in every
Uh-huh.
single division,
Uh-huh.
then all the ducks, all the people that's hyped up, all the people that really don't want it, they would all be exposed overnight. Because you'd have to really get in there, and bang it out to get it.
Facts.
So we find out who really want what. Then the
So
belt,
let me ask you a question.
then the fucking belt, then the belt will matter. Then I do a whole. If they told me tomorrow, bro, because I got
Right.
a live tomorrow at Thursday night. If I
Uh-huh.
found out tonight, if they said we abolishing all the sanctioning bodies, it's gonna be one belt per motherfucking division. It's gonna be, and that's how we doing it moving forward. I would rename my live tomorrow the opposite of this one, and then I would explain to everybody why the belts mean so much in the sport of boxing.
You would have never, bro. You can't do that though. How's one man fighting 2 times a year?
That makes sense.
With a prime of span of, if he's good, six, 7 guys, 6, 7
You don't
successful
fight 6 or
defenses.
No,
7.
And
they
think
gonna
about how
eliminate,
long.
bro. They gonna eliminate
You don't
themselves,
fight.
bro.
You don't fight 6 or 7
Yeah,
times, bro.
they
6
gonna
or
get
No,
7 guys
eliminated.
in 1 year.
I'm
So
talking
you
about
think
fight
over
the
his.
top.
so
I'm
You
talking
fight
about
the
what is
top
over
everyone else
his.
10.
fighting for?
Think
I'm
about it.
talking.
So
Mike
I don't know what
Tyson.
everybody's top 10 is, but let's say your top 10 in lightweight right now. You got Devin number 1 because he's the champion. You got Loma number 2 because he about to challenge Devin. Then you got Tank 3. You got Keyshawn. You got Ryan. You got whatever. Y'all get it. Whoever y'all want to put where. While the champion is fighting his number 1 contender, if you want your shot, number 2, your ass better be fighting number 3.
Facts.
Number 4, you better be fighting number 5 to move up. Number 6, you need to be in there with top 10. Number 7 and number 8 or something. If y'all ain't doing that, we got these other motherfuckers 10 through 20 that's ready to get it popping. And we gonna move their ass up over your ass.
But you're assuming that this is all gonna run like a well-oiled machine, and that's the contract. It will fucking not. With
It can't get no worse,
bro. It will not because commerce.
It can't get
There's
no worse.
too many. Now, no. Also, think about this. Back in the day, there were less hands in the fucking pot. Look at all the logos that you have on the fucking backdrop at the press conference. You got to look at this. Just yeah, exactly. Think all those logos. There wasn't that many people, bro. There was not that many fucking people hands in the pot. And there were less guys.
They can have 100, Mr. Norris. They can have 100,000 promoters. If there is one belt per division, it will force the top guys to fight each other. Because now, guess what? What Devin Haney fans complain about? You can't be running around this bitch.
So give me your.
Hold on, let me land my plane. So what people are complaining about, right? Oh, Tank Davis got the baby belt. He got that. Guess what? That motherfucker don't exist. And if you want to see something, you gotta fight fucking champion in the division because there's only one belt. Motherfucking MJ Akhmadaliev at 122. Guess what? He don't get to call himself a champion because you know what? You ain't want no smoking cool boy stuff. He the only champion in the division. Everything run through him. So all these accolades that these people get to roll around, your Jaime Munguias of the world, your Zerto Ramirez's of the world, all these motherfuckers, all these dudes, bro, they would have to go through one person. And then that one person will be forced to fight the best possible person that want to fight him, or he gonna have to vacate. He gonna have to get stripped. So it wouldn't be no motherfucking tune-ups. That's why dudes like, and I hate to do this shit, but it's true. That's why dudes like John Jones was able to put on the type of career in the UFC that he was able to put on because of the way they shit structured.
For
this
real,
motherfucker had to fight everybody.
Well,
like, nigga, you got Lyoto, nigga, you gotta fight Lyoto. After that, you gotta fight Shogun. After that, you gotta get your ass in there with Rashad Evans. Then we need you to fight Rampage. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta fight this dude, that dude. We need you in there with all these dudes back to back to prove you the best. And if you don't want it, we vacating your ass.
You bring up the UFC. How many logos do you see on the backdrop in the UFC?
They only got them, man.
You don't see any. You don't see exactly.
But the biggest thing is they own apples to fuck up.
Go ahead.
Hold on. The biggest thing is I think they got a better structure than boxing. Straight up. But
we can argue that all day.
The biggest thing is this, bro. One belt per division.
Listen,
they do have a better structure because they keep to their structure. If boxing kept to its structure, boxing will have a better structure than UFC, but it doesn't.
Belts, shit mean, bro. In life in general, right?
They have
y'all hear me. I gotta let BF in on this. Y'all hear me, bro. In life, in general, the less there is of something, the more value that it holds.
No shit.
So the less that you have, the more value that it's gonna hold.
Right.
So when you have less belts, then them belts mean more. Because now everybody got to fight for one thing. You don't get to go off and run off and call yourself a champion unless you truly go fight the person that's considered the best and the real champion. But when you got a WBA belt over here, IBF over there, WBO over there, WBC over there, when you got all that shit, it's ways to wiggle around that shit. That's why dudes is able to fucking snake around and fight this dude over here and fight that dude over there, bro.
Yeah, then champions.
It is what it is, bro.
Once you become a champion in one division, in one sanctioned body, you can't even be ranked in the other one.
Is that crazy. What Tank was doing, snaking around?
Say what? Oh.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Say what now? Say it again, bro.
I said, is that what Tank was doing, snaking around? How you just put it? Is that what Tank was doing?
How you jump to that conclusion? What are you talking about?
I mean, I was going to go there. I
Blame Floyd. Blame Floyd.
So y'all want to debate Devin and Tank? That's what y'all want to do?
No.
What we got?
It sound like it.
Snaking around.
Listen, hold on. You just gave an analogy, right? You saying that okay, if the belts aren't there, you can't snake around. Well, Tank has a belt. He has a belt. And he ain't fought nobody that we think is at the upper echelon of the 135 division.
I'll do you one better.
How you, man? That's
I'll do you one better.
Who not named Vasily Lomachenko or Teofimo has number one, and Tank ain't been going around fucking Devin Haney. Devin ain't been available to fight Tank. But
Nobody said Devin. Nobody said Devin.
But that's what you said. He been snaking around. Nah, bro, he jumped up to 140. I didn't say Tank been snaking around.
I asked you off of the analogy you gave. Is that what Tank has been doing? That's what I asked.
No, because Tank ain't been doing that. He ain't been moving like that.
Why hasn't he?
Got all this contract. He wasn't even moving for himself. That's not even.
Hey, shout out. Let me catch super chat. And I want to let BF cook. Shout out to Big Money Walk Daddy Ice with the $2 in super chat. Oh shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, with the $2 super chat said. So what matters more to Bud, losing his zero or his belt? Shit. Clearly he don't give a fuck about his belt.
Nigga, both.
The belts. Shit. He out bad right now, bro.
Hey, 38-1 still a good record, man.
Y'all let my brother get in here. BF, what's up, bro? Talk to me, man.
What's up, KO, man? I'm just
what up, BF?
chilling listening to you, KO, bro. I'm just listening, but man, I have an issue, Brody. I have an issue with you, with this statement about how the belts don't matter because, I understand the concept of Tank being a money man. Totally understand it. I get it. Stop. You already know that's not going to happen.
Niggas talking. Oh, wow.
You know that's not going to happen at all. What's going to happen is a dude's going to get on and try to start cussing at me as if that's supposed to do nothing. These dudes watch.
Hey, J Cook, bro. J Cook.
They know.
J Cook, bro.
Right. Here's the bottom line.
I don't smell it.
Belts do matter. They do matter. It's the ranking system that's messed up. It's getting to the belts that's messed up. Belts do matter. A champion is you're a champion in all of these sports. You're a champion for a reason. They do matter because Tank has a belt. If the belts didn't matter, he would not be paying sanctioning fees for that belt.
Correct.
He is paying sanctioning fees. So he wouldn't be paying sanctioning fees at all. He would let that sanctioning fee go. And he wouldn't be paying for it because that is Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He is that guy. He does not need to hold the belt to be that guy. He's holding it for a reason, and he's paying sanctioning fees for a reason. He fought Gamboa for the WBA belt for a reason. The vacant WBA strap. He did not need to fight Gamboa. This is Gamboa that people shitted on. But yet you fight Gamboa for a vacant WBA regular strap. You are in the line to fight Devin Haney. You could have fought anybody else for any one of the other belts. Why are you fighting the WBA anyway? Which is a whole other thing. They're supposed to got rid of that belt. The WBA is supposed to get rid of all of the WBA regular belts. That's what they said.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
It was getting rid of all of them, but mysteriously now there's like 3 or 4 left for some strange reason. Ironically, in positions in places where either the champion don't want to fight or the challenger don't want to fight. So they want to keep that belt. So it matters to somebody. It matters to somebody. All right. It definitely matters. So if you're saying the belts don't matter, they matter to Tank, or else he wouldn't have one.
Hey, BF, I'm gonna let you keep going. Let me just read this super chat so I can get it off my damn screen.
Right,
David Price with the $2 super chat. If I hop on, I'm a body BF TB in front of y'all. Why don't you hop on then, bro?
I'm
If that what you gonna do,
said that for free.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't never seen it happen, and I don't think you're gonna be the one to do it. I appreciate the $2, but like
you an idiot.
I can set that up, or you can like I'm sure BF. I remember being over there watching this live today. I'm sure it was a link there that you could have hit.
This is public television, buddy.
BF, did you not have a link ready today?
I did. It was pinned.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, and finish it, Cook. Y'all let him finish, bro. Go ahead.
So here's my thing, bro. When you say the belts don't matter, they do.
They do.
The issue is the belts mattering to the money man. That's the issue. Tank is the money man. Canelo's the money man. Errol's the money man, right? The belts matter to the money man. If the belts matter to the money man, well then, bam, now they matter to everybody because the money man got them, right? If you like you were saying earlier, you can't tell me who the fucking champions are at 108 or one. You can't. Well, you probably could, but you can't tell me what they are now because nobody care. No one cares about that, bro. People don't care about undisputed when it comes to motherfucking Bivol and Better BF. You don't hear those conversations.
About that shit, baby.
They say they care about Usyk and Fury. They don't. They don't, because if they cared about Usyk and Fury, they'd be worried about the guarantee that they're supposedly not getting, because they're not getting a guarantee. But I want to add to that. It matters with them. They don't care about the belts with them because the people that they want to hold the belt don't have them. They don't have that belt. Deontay Wilder had that belt. People will want undisputed. They want undisputed so badly. Oh, we want undisputed. Because Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder. And all the way down the line, everybody else. If Tank Davis had the WBA Super Champion and Devin had all the rest, everybody would want undisputed. Because that is the biggest fight. It's the same way with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. It's the biggest fight. That's why the belts matter. They matter with
belts validate fights and fighters. That's what they do.
Mr. Norris, let him
finish. You said what you said about the fights, right? The fighter, the best fighting the best, which is who I am. And you said what you said. You were 100% spot on, but we're splitting hairs, right? We're splitting it. We're acting like one matters more than the other one matters, right? Because I'll give you to your point. Like before, you could say like what you said about when Oscar De La Hoya fought Shane Mosley, what belt was in the line. But then you could say, who the hell did Kelly Pavlik fight before he fought for undisputed? People be sitting here like, the same exact way that you did that, which is facts, right? We can go back and talk about, well, who did you fight? Who did Kelly Pavlik fight to get that, right? So there's some people that can name that, but not very many. But we do know that he fought for undisputed.
Miranda.
We do know that, right? Same thing with Jermaine Taylor. We can go down, we can do those type of things, right? They didn't really fight nobody to get there, but you got there. So when we say the belts don't matter, they do matter. They do matter, and the fight matters. It's the ranking system that's jacked up because they fixed the ranking system. And then the last thing, I'm going to give it back to you. What you said?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
What you said about if there was one champion, there is one champion. There is one champion. There's one WBC champion. There's one WBO. There's one IBF, and there just happens to be two WBAs where there should be one. There is one. So. Yeah, so when you said if there was one champion, there is one champion. That's why Terrence Crawford is not forced to fight Errol Spence because he's the one champion in WBO. So he don't have to do anything that he don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it goes like that for all the other sanctioning bodies as well. There is one champion, right? It's about you wanting to go lateral instead of going up. That's the issue there. So there is one, but both matter. Both matter. Floyd never needs a belt ever again. He's undefeated and don't need a belt, but it matters because he's a money man. But it does matter for him to get a belt, or else why is he saying I fought 26 champions? You're saying that for a reason, bro. So it does matter. It absolutely does matter. But what we're talking about is which one matters more. That's what we're talking about. What matters more.
So I rock with a lot of what you said, but I'm gonna see if you can fit because what you said is the crux of my point. I'm gonna read this super chat and then I'm gonna respond to you. And then y'all can cook. I want to let everybody cook, but I want to respond to BF because I liked a lot of what he said. But shout out to Hunter on the Hunt with $5 super chat. He says, "Damn BF, these what you call zipper watchers follow you and talk shit, but when you give them the link, they turn into their no evil, see no evil." Yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy. And it ain't just trolls in the chat; it's content creators too, man. I have a hard time getting anybody but family to debate BFTB, man.
Or you, it's just you, dog.
I be trying, but here's the thing, bro. So. I think the reason I disagree, bro, and the main thing that you said that I disagree with, right? You spoke on, which I agree with, the rankings and how the rankings are fucked up, but the belts aren't fucked up. And that's why I hold the opinion that I hold, because the rankings are what gets you the shot at the belt. And so if the structure, if the rankings are what gives you the shot at the belt, how can the rankings be fucked up? And the rankings don't mean shit, but the belts do mean shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, fuck your WBC rankings, fuck your WBO rankings, fuck your IBF rankings. We want Devin and Tank, bro. We want Devin, like fuck all that. We want Devin and Tank. At the end of the day, fuck who you got number one, the IBF, WBA, WBC, WBO. Motherfucker, we want Terrence and we want motherfucking Earl, bro. So that's why I don't like it to me, bro. And your name is Best Fight the Best. To me, what means something to me is the fight, bro. Who you fighting? Because it's a lot of people, BF, that get bullshit ass belts. I ain't saying Devin Haney did that. He went to Australia and did his motherfucking thing. He ain't one of them people. But, and this ain't his fault. But because of the way that boxing is set up, because we have so many bullshit belts, Zoro Ramirez, Jaime Munguia, fucking franchise belt in 2 divisions, but not in the other 8-9 divisions. Because there's so much bullshit in the game, I throw my hands up as a fight fan. I say, fuck it, bro. All these belts bullshit. I just give a fuck about who fighting who. And if they the best possible fights that we can get. That's what I mean when I take the stance that I mean, bro. That's all that I'm saying. And that main thing you said right there, that's why I hold firm on that, because I can't see a way to the belts meaning all this, but the rankings that gets you a shot at the belts are trash and they mean nothing, and you can be bought and paid for. Well, if the rankings are bought and paid for, don't that mean that the belts can be bought and paid for too? And that's all I'm saying, bro.
My thing is, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you to say disagreeing with you to say what you said is wrong, because you're absolutely correct. People like Kell Brook just jumped into the rankings. Amir Khan just jumped into the rankings. There's a litany of fighters that they're not even ranked at all. Then they just jump into the rankings and then bam, you're getting a title shot. Like,
no, Rolly Romero just got put to sleep and he about to fight for the 140-pound belt, bro.
Yes, about to fight for a belt and got jumped and got beat up in sparring. It's all over the place and still about to fight for it.
He got knocked out by the same punch in sparring that Tank knocked him out with.
Didn't learn nothing. So I agree with you on that. But the prize in boxing is to be a champion. That's the prize, bro. So we can't say the belts don't matter when the goal of boxing is
I already said this. To be a champion. That's what they all want to do. To become a champion.
And my thing is this: if being a champion in the sport of boxing is not the goal, then why does people's favorite fighters have a belt? If being a champion is not the goal, you can't say the belts don't matter if the fighters you rock with have a belt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody YouTube on, bro. Somebody YouTube on. Y'all got to turn YouTube off.
Right now.
My fault, bro.
I got an echo. I need y'all to. Okay, we good. Go ahead, Bill.
If you say that the guy you rock with, I'm not even going to mention the name. I'm speaking general. The guy you rock with, you know what I'm saying? There's still an echo somewhere, but
yeah, somebody got it. I'm gonna mute y'all, bro. I don't know where it's coming from.
Hold on.
So if we're saying the guy we rock with, like me, y'all know I rock with Earl, you know I rock with Deontay, you know I rock with Devin, you know I rock with Tank, you know these are guys I rock with. They're in my intro. I rock with Boots. You can't tell me that the people you rock with them and belts don't matter when all of them are trying to get a belt. Like everybody I mentioned wants belt. Everybody. Tank Davis wants a belt, which is proven because he has a belt. So you can't say the belts don't matter if he's got one. I understand the rankings is jacked up. I understand that you could potentially buy your way into some bullshit and potentially win the fight, and now you're fucking the champion of the world, undisputed champion, unified champion of the world, because you bought your way in, but you're still the champion. You didn't buy your way in just to get a fucking fight. You bought your way in to become a champion, to have that belt. So you bought your way in there for something. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just buy your way in there for nothing. Like when Amir Khan jumped in the rankings, he didn't jump in the rankings for nothing. He jumped in the rankings to beat Terrence Crawford. Kell Brook jumped in the rankings to beat Terrence Crawford to get that belt. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them know, like I would hope everybody knows, the biggest bag for them would have been a fight with Errol Spence, who had the other belts. So it's for something. There's something that you did it for. And if you didn't do it for anything, then anybody we rock with should not even have a belt if you didn't do it for nothing. If they don't mean nothing.
I wish they would, bro. They don't need them motherfucking belts. They paying sanctioning fees and the motherfuckers is watered down and shit, bro. Like I'm watching Tank and Devin regardless, bro. I don't give a fuck about them belts.
Let me ask this, Knockout. I just want to ask. So if there are no belts, right? Like you saying, the belts don't mean that there are no belts. What's the prize of boxing? What do you fight for outside of the money? Which, of course, the money's good. Everybody want the money. Outside of the money, what are you fighting for?
I mean, you fight for championships, but this is what
I'm saying if there were no belts,
the glory and the fame.
If there were no belts, there'd be nothing to fight for. But I'm not saying championships don't mean nothing. I'm saying that the belts that we have in boxing right now, they don't mean shit, and it's because of the way that boxing is ran, bro. The way that this shit is ran, the fights that we get, bro, people don't even remember the belts. They don't even remember what you're fighting for because they've been watered down through time with sanctioning body on top of sanctioning body, corruption on top of corruption on top of corruption. Some of the most legendary fights, if I go through them, we don't remember what those guys were fighting for. I will be
real. But they were fighting for a belt, but
I will be real with y'all. I had to look some of this shit up to remember what belts Tommy Hitman Hearns and Marvin Hagler fought for. But that was one of the greatest fucking fights of all time, bro.
I didn't care.
But it was a belt. But it was a belt. Period. Was the point that BF is making?
The period is not enough for me as a fight fan. Like as a fight fan, bro, I want the belt to be.
But that's why he said you're splitting hairs. That goes without saying. But you can't say that the belts don't matter because if you say that a guy is great, what proves that he is great? What can you say? You can say he beat who? He beat this person. Oh,
I don't know how long.
He was the champion.
I'm not getting braggadocious.
That guy beat this person. The belts
Mr.
matter,
Norris,
bro.
I'm not trying to be braggadocious on you, bro. I'm up here 10 toes down, letting everybody know, bro. This is what I think. Ain't nobody gonna change. Ain't nobody gonna change my mind.
I get that. But you know enough.
Let me tell you. I ain't even telling you what I think. This is what I think, and I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. What I'm telling y'all is that I feel like I know boxing good enough to where I can look at these people and I can tell you who the best is. And if the best ain't fighting each other, I can look at Hamid Mungi and I can say, man, fuck your belts. You ain't really fought shit. I don't give a fuck about you being the champion.
Who do you want to see him against?
Hold on, bro. I can look at Devin Haney before he ever fought Cambosos, and I can say that motherfucking box his ass off. I can look at Tank Davis without fighting Lomachenko. I can say, oh, he doing some shit to people that you don't, the timing, the motherfucking counterpunch ability, the power in both hands. Oh, that nigga, he nasty with it. I want to see him and Devin. I didn't need belts to tell me that they were two of the best, bro. I don't need that shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit means nothing to me, especially when I know who's giving out these motherfucking belts, bro. Like this is like y'all want me to be cool and be like, yo, the WBC belt means something. When I see the WBC changing their motherfucking rules for Oscar Valdez to cheat his ass off against Garcia, I see the motherfucking WBC saying, oh, it's eggs. Conor being eggs. It's eggs, bro. You fucking took some eggs. He can come back in our ranking system. I see all this corruption around them. All this shit around them, bro. And I'm supposed to be like, yeah, they belt means something. Man, fuck your belt. My eyes mean more than your belt, bro. The way that I look at this sport of boxing mean more than your belt. Fuck your belt.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying, Mr. Norris. That's all I'm saying, bro.
So I agree with you, bro. I'm not disagreeing with nothing you just said. Nothing. I agree with the whole thing. Everything you just said, I agree 100%. I will say again, my issue is, if to what Dub was saying and what the other homie was saying, if there is no belt, if the belts don't matter, you can't sit here and say this is the best fighting the best. You can't, because then you have to figure out if they're the best fighting the best because your eye tests, because they look good against this guy. Now you got to go through everybody's resumes to see who fought who. Now that's you got to sit here. This guy fought this guy, and this guy fought this. Then you got to start looking at their weight classes. Well, what weight class did they fight at? Did they have an advantage? Was there a rehydration clause? Was there block? You got to start doing all this type of shit to figure that out when you don't really need to. You can say, all right, Jaime Munguia ain't shit. I know he ain't shit, but there's somebody that's about to be his mandatory. All right, so to get your punk ass in there to have that fucking belt, and you know good and damn well you shouldn't have one because you're trash. You didn't fight nobody. You ducked Andrade for years. You ducked everybody for years, but you got it. So someone's going to get in there and take it from you. And whoever takes it from you, they're going to say you're the champion. You're that guy. I'm the man now. So it got to mean something. It has to mean there has to be a.
I got you, bro. What will make it mean something to me, BF, bro, is if these fucking rankings wasn't paid in ball for and they could fucking fix the corruption in boxing. So since they want to insult my intelligence, insult my dollar, insult all the hard work that we put in to study this sport and love this sport of boxing, bro. I'm not fucking with they belts, bro. Cause they on some bullshit with them hoes, bro. So until they fix what's wrong, I got my own way of viewing things, bro. Cause they can kiss my ass with that shit, bro. Like, cause all that shit is bullshit to me, bro. Like, you're not gonna tell me that this certain fighter worked his way up and he just like, bro. Teofimo Lopez is already considered number 1 in the WBO with how he looked at 140, coming off a loss at one. Like, bro, fuck y'all rankings, y'all belts, fuck all that shit. I know.
All right, well,
that's all I'm saying, bro.
Knock out. Watch this.
Hold on one second. Let me get on right quick.
Go ahead,
if that's the case, then you should not be wanting Tank Davis to fight Ryan Garcia because he was not ranked number 1 at all.
He
was fighting at 140. He was fighting at 138. He was 140, and now all of a sudden he's number 1 in the WBA, fighting Tank Davis. So you should.
Ryan Garcia.
You just said all that. According to what you just said and where you're at, I'm with you. Then we should be criticizing Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia because that is not the best fight in the best. And if it is, what are we justifying that fight being the best fight in the best for? How are we justifying that? He's fought nobody.
He's one of the best.
No, hold on, real quick.
How is Ryan Garcia one of the best? How?
That's what everybody was saying when they were.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. How is Ryan Garcia one of the best?
I'm trying to respond.
At one more time,
y'all gotta let me respond to him, bro. He was talking like he talking to me, and everybody else want to try to respond to him. Then after I respond to him, we got to go to the right side. First, Thomas Hill asked me a question, then I'm responding to what BF just said. Thomas Hill asked me, he said, so given that stance, what current champions other than Charlo and Spence actually define what a champion should be? Alexander Usyk, Devin Haney, guys like that. No, they move like champions, and they took they got their shit out. They got their shit out. They got their shit out the mud, and they took what was given to them the hard way, bro. A lot of champions get shit differently. So guys like that, Thomas Hill, to answer your question now. So what BF just told me. This is the same round. The reason I think it's a good fight, number 1, who was available to fight Tank other than Ryan Garcia. Number 2, he's a big name. Number 3, he was Devin Haney's mandatory at one point. He was ranked very highly in the WBC before going to do the bullshit and all that shit. So he's been somebody that the boxing genre has seen as somebody that was a up and coming star, and he was put on par with Devin Haney. He was put on par with Teofimo. He was put on par with Tank Davis. I thought that Devin versus Ryan Garcia, that was a fight that I really wanted, bro, back in 2021 when he was fighting interim titles and shit. I was getting on his ass for fucking ducking fucking Devin Haney. So I've always thought that he would be a good fight for these guys. And if I think Devin and Tank are on the same level, and Shakur and all these guys, they're on the same level like I do, I'd be remiss if I didn't say Devin Haney, if it's a good fight for him and Ryan, if that's a good fight, why isn't Tank and Ryan a good fight, considering that Devin Haney is busy with Lomachenko? Everybody, Shakur just got to the division. Teofimo left the division. Everybody else at 135 is a motherfucking prospect. So you know, that's
prospect of what is a prospect? A prospect, you either a prospect or you're a champion, or you're contending for a championship.
You're a prospect, contender, or champion. But go ahead.
You're a prospect, or you're someone who's you're a contender is relative to becoming a champion. That a contender is defined by his proximity to the number to the top spot, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not trying to say you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that to make a.
I know you're not saying that.
I'm not. Come on, man, don't do that. I'm just saying that I'm not. No one's trying to insult what you're saying. We're just saying when you say Floyd took 25 belts. He's very proud of that picture of all of those belts. He's very proud of that picture. He touts that shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an accolade. And
that's not why he touts it.
How many belts,
bro? It is because he. It means
he throw them pay-per-views around more than them belts, though.
Floyd would be another person that I'd be like, yeah, that's a true champion because he fought guys. Well, I'm like, yeah, I bet.
He fought the guy, or he fought the person that they say is the guy.
And let me let BF go again. I got to go to the right side, bro. I want to let BF go ahead and say what he was gonna say, bro.
That had nothing to do with what I said, what my homie just said about that. That had nothing to do with anything that I was talking about. Ryan Garcia, if there is no belt, Ryan Garcia was Devin's mandatory for his belt.
Yeah.
He wasn't the mandatory for Devin just to fight Devin because people said it was a good fight. He was a mandatory for his belt.
Yeah, interim champion.
Yeah, for his belt, interim, slinterim, whatever. He was a mandatory for his belt. That's what he was. He turned it down. He ducked Devin for years.
Right.
Fought nobody to become the mandatory. No one. So if there is no belt, if belts don't matter, then that means the rankings don't matter. Then all we're worried about is the best fighting the best.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So all we're worried about is the best fighting the best. How do we determine who the best is?
Well, to me, so you going at the Ryan thing. So to me, just for Ryan, he beat Fonseca way worse than Tank did. He beat Luke Campbell way worse than motherfucking than Lomachenko did. I mean, he did. Those are the two things that I would say. Okay, cool. And then again, when you look at the fight, who else is available in the fight, bro?
We can't hear you, brother. My brother going in on the snacks. He going in.
Yeah,
respectfully.
There you go, James. Yeah. My bad. What I was saying was for Ryan Garcia, his claim to fame, in my opinion, I ain't saying it's the strongest. I'm just saying it's a good fight and it's a big fight. But his claim to fame, to answer your question, he beat Francisco Fonseca way worse than Tank Davis did. He beat Luke Campbell way worse than Vasily Lomachenko did. Now, I'm not saying that means he gonna beat Tank Davis. I'm not saying that means that he gonna beat Vasily Lomachenko if they ever fight. I think he will beat Vasily Lomachenko. That's just my opinion. Loma's way too motherfucking old, but those reasons give me cause to pause. Like, hey, this is a talented fighter. This is somebody they could possibly do something. Now, I still think he trash compared to Tank. I think Tank gonna walk through him, but he's a very good fight, a very credible opponent. He's more credible than a lot of the he's more credible than Usyk Pitbull Cruz. He's more credible than Mario Barrios. And on top of all of that, he's the second biggest star from 140 down. If we look at the live gate that he did,
so you said Fonseca and Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, he beat them worse than Loma and Tank did.
Because we're talking about the best fighting the best. So who did they beat for them to be considered anything?
I don't think they beat anybody. But when they got in the ring, with his counterparts, he competed against them better.
Lost is when they got in, they lost.
He beat them worse. Getting stopped by Ryan Garcia with one punch of Francisco Fonseca in the first round is way worse than getting stopped in the middle of the fight by Tank Davis.
Now we're
stopping Luke Campbell in round 7 and making him not be able to fucking breathe or take a dump or anything like that. It's way worse than what Lomachenko did.
That is not the best fighting the best, King. That is outcomes. The best fighting the best means that's irrelevant. So that means both of these guys are the truth. One of them is going to lose. Well, I don't care what happens one of them is going to lose. That is the best fighting the best. All right. If the belts aren't there, we have to determine why this guy is the best. Fighting someone that I beat already does not mean you are good unless this guy was good when I fought him. I don't remember anybody saying, oh man, Tank Davis about to fight a killer in 1 second. I don't remember anybody saying that. No one. Matter of fact, he said he was fighting a bum. Oh, here he is fighting another Mexican, another Latino. He's trash. He's garbage. No one said Fonseca is that. He's the truth. No one did. So we're talking about the best. If it's not a belt, then we're talking about the best fighting the best. We have to determine how you are the best. And the only way to do that is look at your resume. Who did you fight that we say that dude was the goods? He was the good. Now, if Fonseca would have won, you got a point. But he didn't. Because we believe Tank is the goods. Tank is the goods. He's fought people. He had belts. You know what I'm saying? So we can look at that. Fonseca didn't do shit. He fought a guy who was Fonseca fought the best. Fonseca was not the best. All right, so
hit the like button.
It's the same thing.
Smash the like button, bro.
Luke Campbell fought what's his name? That Linares and lost. He didn't win. He lost. Mm-hmm. So when we're talking about him, the best fight, he fought the best. Yeah, you was in the ring with the best and you lost. All right, it is not the best fighting the best. If you would have beat the best, then we could say this. Okay, I say you're one of the best because you beat this guy. Fonseca. Would anybody argue that Fonseca would be considered one of the best if he beat Tank? Would anybody say he won?
Absolutely.
Oh, if he beat Tank, hell yeah.
So he would be there. So he would be one of the best because you beat Tank. He beat no one, and Tank knocked him out. So it's
I didn't say he did.
But I'm just saying. Well, the question that I asked is, if there is no belts, then how do you determine who the best is. It's
How
clear
you
who
look.
they fought.
Hold
Clearly.
on.
It's the same thing I told you, and then I'm gonna go to the right side. It's the same thing I told you when I was telling you about like the belts and shit and my eyes and shit. Ryan Garcia, he have moments where he looked very talented and very good in the ring. The same way that we could look at Devin before he fought Kambosos and got all them belts. When he was fighting the likes of motherfucking Abdulaev, he was fighting the washed up Linares and fighting Gamboa after Tank Davis fought him and shit. It didn't matter that they was past their prime or that they wasn't their best or that they had already lost multiple times. What mattered was Devin Haney looked goddamn good doing what he did to him. He didn't drop a motherfucking round. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to talk about the Linares shit, him getting cracked by Linares, but he controlled that fight. So when you look good, bro, when you look good in the fight, that can I can say, okay, you could be one of the best. You could be one of the more talented fighters that we have.
Hold on. Okay.
And then Boxing University, for years, Boxing University recognized him as the best.
That's
bro.
bullshit. No,
Can I get a second? Hold on.
Linares, King. You can say what he looked like when he fought.
I'm not saying Fonseca. I'm not saying that about Fonseca. I'm saying it about Ryan. Bro, I know Fonseca didn't win. I'm saying Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis have common opponents. Ryan Garcia being worse. Ryan Garcia and Lomachenko have common opponents. Ryan Garcia beat him worse. Like that ain't me making the shit up. That's what happened in the fight, bro. And again, bro. Okay, and again, so when you have that, y'all talking about him versus Tank. When you have that, he did the second biggest live gate from 140 down, not named Tank Davis. When you have all those things and he's available for you to fight, he better than motherfucking Barrios. He better than motherfucking Pitbull Cruz. He better than all these dudes Tank been fighting. And the only other guys we want to see Tank fight, one of them just got to the division, and one of them is in the middle of a multi-fight deal with Top Rank, and they already got his shit all planned out for him.
So your stance is that he's fighting the fighter that's the best fighter available for him.
Yes, I don't think Ryan Garcia. I'm not saying.
I totally disagree. The best fighter for him right now is Frank Martin.
Frank Martin's not available for him right now. Because Frank Martin just fought. He's still considered a contender just now, and they ain't looking for that fight. Frank Martin ain't looking for that fight.
Frank Martin,
and that fight ain't. And if we being real, Frank Martin, you can say that he better than Ryan. That's cool. Yes. But he ain't. The fight ain't bigger though.
Okay,
it's not bigger.
Hold on. Wait.
Now we're talking about money.
I got
money
jump.
now.
Go ahead, right? Can I jump in?
We gonna do this all day if you don't jump in here.
This is the problem with what we're doing right now. When we say we're speaking from individuals who are strictly fans of the sport of boxing. We when we see fighters, we see them a certain way. We understand what we're looking at when we see fighters. The common, average, everyday individual who went out and bought some of them damn tickets, they think that Ryan has a chance in this fight. The fan of the sport of boxing is like, hey, shit, it's gonna be it's a huge uphill battle for Ryan. What I'm saying is, if there aren't any belts, we got to remember it's not just us looking at the sport; it's everybody looking at the sport. And so the championships do define who should be the goods. That's what championships do. That's in every sport. So why would it be different in the sport of boxing? It's not just for us; it's for everybody. And my last point is, I got my partner right now. I was just talking to him. He watching, and he don't never look at none of this shit. Shout out to my brother J-Mo. I asked him. I said, "Man, he was like, man, I looked at Floyd belts, right? I was like, I know he the goods. I don't even know what they meant, but I knew he was the goods. But then in the same breath said, shit, well, Ryan might be. I asked myself, why is Ryan a big name? Well, I heard about him. And if we ask who's a better fighter, Ryan, Devin, Ryan, Shakur. If we go off just the eye test and there aren't any measurements or compliments to go after, then this shit ain't going. Everybody's not gonna see it, and it's really gonna fuck the sport up, because then all type of shit gonna be happening, and we're gonna be like, we not seeing the best fight the best. But guess what? Well, everybody they think this dude is the goods, but they're not even watching the sport like we watching the sport. So it gotta be levels to it, and it gotta be universal levels for the people to understand.
Definitely are levels. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are better than Ryan Garcia. I'm not making it like, I'm not saying that Ryan Garcia, if Tank Davis go beat his ass, that's gonna make Tank Davis better than Devin Haney, or that's gonna be the one to deliver him. Could make him the face of boxing because of the numbers that the fight might do and the live gate that they might sell. But I still need to see him fight Devin before I'm ready to say that he done fought the best. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying that this is considered the best fight. The best is he top 10 down there. He top 10 down there, and he a big fight. So what? So what's the problem? And the Frank Martin point, they negotiated and announced this shit was done, and that they was fighting way back in like December when Frank Martin was still in the middle of a fight.
Brother, we're not saying that Ryan isn't a top. We're not saying top that.
10. No, I am saying that. He's
okay, BF is saying that. I'm not saying that.
It's 138 or 140. That's where he fights at. He is not top 10 at 135.
He just fought at 135 2 years ago.
He just moved back down, and he still didn't even move down. He went to 136. He is still at 140. He is not a top 10 fighter at 135. No, he is not. No, he's not. He fights at 140.
He is, bro. He's
not. Well, then why is he fighting Tank at 135?
Because he's scared to come down to Tank.
He's not a 135 fighter. He's a 140 fighter. He's not top 10 at 135.
He ain't 140. He ain't 140, bro. He just didn't want to make weight. He trying to weight bully Tank, bro. That's all.
Hold up, Payo. I know you did not just say weight bully.
That's what he's trying to do, but he gonna make weight.
You just said that the thing is all jacked up, and that's why the belts don't matter. That's what you said to me. Okay, so then if it's jacked up and the belts don't matter, that's your stance. Then fixing it to make it matter would be Ryan Garcia fighting Tank at 135, not at 136.
No, that's still wouldn't fix
it. It's jacked up. That's jacked up. That is jacked up. He should be fighting that man at 135.
That wouldn't fix the belts, bro.
He'll be a regular champion. That's what he should be
that would not fix the belts. The only thing that would fix the belts is to fix the rankings.
I didn't say that. I didn't say fix the belts. I didn't say fix the belts. No, I didn't. I said what I said is that is let me clear it up for you. Mm-hmm. That right there is what right would look like to make the sport or make the belts matter more. If I'm fighting a 135 pounder at 135, Ryan Garcia fights at 140. He was ranked at 140. He wasn't even ranked at 35. He just jumped into the rankings to fight Tank. He wasn't ranked at 35 at all. He was ranked at 140. Now he's number one in the WBA to fight Tank at 135 out of nowhere because he's fighting this man. That is to the point of what you were saying about how the rankings, how the whole thing is fucked up and why the belts don't matter because the whole thing is fucked up. You can't condone it and then disagree with it at the same time. One of those ain't adding up.
Wait, I'm not condoning him being in the rankings at 135, bro. I didn't even know he was in the rankings at 135. How is he in the rankings at 135 and they not fighting at 135?
He's number one in the WBA right now at 135.
Well, that makes no sense.
Exactly. So that's my point. If you're saying you have an issue with that, and that's why the belts don't matter, you should have an issue with this. You shouldn't be saying that. Oh, they say he's.
I have an issue with him being ranked number one in the WBA at 135, but I don't have an issue with the fight.
I think the WBA said they might sanction this fight, even though it's at 136. That's what they was talking.
I hope not. That would be some bullshit.
And
I hope not. It's just like the rehydration clause is some bullshit. That would be some bullshit if they do that.
But it's to your point why you're saying you're saying it's a big fight because nobody's available.
It is.
It's not a big fight. It's an exhibition.
It is, bro. It's
man, stop it, bro.
It's not no exhibition fight, bro. Stop, bro.
It's a big ass exhibition.
It's most definitely.
This ain't no fucking exhibition fight, bro.
Okay, so what's the line?
You have to understand why he's saying that. You have to understand why he's saying that.
What's on the line?
You have to understand why he's saying that.
It's a big ass exhibition.
You have to understand why he's saying that.
We're talking about belts. Is the WBA regular title on the line for this fight?
No.
What's on the line?
So was Frank? So let me catch the super chats. And then I got you, bro. Marcus with the $5 because I'm falling behind on him. Marcus with the $5 in super chat says in November you predicted Tank versus Hector for January. You said at least he is a champion. So how the belts don't matter if it was enough for a Tank, bro. I am saying again, Marcus. At least Hector is a champion. He's ranked. At least he's an Olympian. That validates him, bro. But again, his belt didn't matter when it comes to the fight, bro. That's not what made him good. What I also said and what you left out that I validated more, that I put more weight on, is he good because he beat up Chris Colbert. That's what you left out. Yeah, at least he a champion. Yeah, at least he an Olympian. But what made it a good fight to me the most, what actually mattered to me, was that he's coming off of 2 of his best performances. He beat up Chris Colbert, had him running like a bitch. He beat up and outboxed motherfucking Roger Gutierrez. So he's coming off of 2 of his best performances. So I appreciate the super chat, but put my whole shit in there, bro. Don't pick and choose what I said, bro.
Yo,
I know what I said. I'm
the
well
money,
aware. But make sure you put the whole shit. You had a few more characters left in that motherfucker. You could have put some more characters in there to, drive your point home, to make sure you let the people know everything I said. Shout out to Big Lorenzo with the $2 in super chat. Says, KO, you'll change your mind. Look at the history of boxing. I ain't changing my mind. The history of boxing is fucked up. The history of boxing is fucked up. I'm not changing my mind, bro. Shout out to Woke Sports Fan. He says Tank and Ryan both ducked Commando with Lord Haney. Yeah,
That's a fact. They both ducked Haney.
I got you. Tank Davis ducked Devin Haney because he didn't want to get ordered to be a 25%. Yeah, he ducked him. All right. Omega Red with the $5 in super chat says, set up the debate, KO. Better topic than this bud crap. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to talk about today, bro.
So let me. I thought we just want to see the fight, bro. And I'm gonna give. I
got one more BF. You got it. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams with the $5 in super chat. Says Tank and Ryan.
For real.
A huge fight. They are both in their prime. Why are we complaining about this fight? Haney and Shakur have fights, and it ain't Frank's time. We're complaining about this fight because it's the old, let's shit on Tank to build up Devin Haney.
Ain't nobody shit.
It's boxing. We always complain.
I'm a Tank Davis fan.
Yo, can I say
but to the exhibition point, now I'll let you go, BF.
Yeah.
If this is an exhibition, then Frank Martin and motherfucking Michelle Rivera got to be an exhibition, bro.
Why?
Like how are we calling this an exhibition? It's a great fight because it's at a catchweight.
I'll answer.
Go ahead. Bro. This ain't no exhibition, man.
Frank Martin, Michelle Rivera was supposed to be ranked number 1 if he didn't get jumped over. Michelle Rivera was supposed to be ranked number 1, but he was ranked number 2. Frank Martin was ranked number 10. So when Frank Martin beat Michelle Rivera, Frank Martin jumped up in the rankings, and now he's number 2. So that's not an exhibition. That's the system working how it should work.
Before Michelle Rivera, who had Frank Martin beat?
Exactly.
So by that logic, okay.
That's answer my question. Exactly.
Okay, so he didn't beat nobody, right?
So if Fonseca would have beat Tank, then he would have beat Tank. And Fonseca would have been somebody because he beat Tank. He didn't.
But if Frank Martin didn't fight nobody before Michelle Rivera, and that's a good fight, Ryan Garcia ain't fighting nobody before Tank Davis, but that's an exhibition.
They're fighting. At what weight class are they fighting? What belt's on the line?
No belts on the line. No belts on the line in this fight.
No title eliminator or anything.
What status is on the line? What?
For Tank and Ryan?
Yes.
I think to become the face of boxing over.
Okay, so that's what you think. You do not know. Now, I will say again, what I know what was on the line was the position to fight for a belt when it came to Frank Martin and Michelle Rivera. That's what was on the line. That was absolutely what was on the line, which is why Frank Martin moved from number 10 to now number 2 for a belt. That's why he moved up, because he fought the guy who was number 1. So
I hear what you're saying. I don't think any fight with Tank Davis is an exhibition, bro. That's a little far, bro.
This is an exhibition.
That's far. We ain't got to like the fight, but exhibition, dog.
Let me explain.
Let me explain
right.
You could say a tough man contest.
An exhibition. The thing you get from an exhibition is a bag. That's what you get. You get paid from the exhibition. That's what you get. There's nothing else you get from that.
But the exhibition don't go on your record either, though.
You just get paid. You just get paid for exhibition.
But they not getting paid. This gonna go on their record. Hold on, y'all. This gonna go on their record, BF. Also,
yes, it is.
If we learn from Mario Barrios, we learn from Usyk Pitbull Cruz, we learn from Rolly Romero. Fighting Tank Davis is gonna get Ryan probably a motherfucking title shot. Probably gonna get him a bigger fight. Probably gonna make him like, bro. It's not no exhibition.
Oprah interview, all that.
Exhibition. Because he don't need to fight this man. He's fighting this man for money. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a money grab. It is a glorified money grab. It ain't no, there ain't no you the face of boxing. Who determines this? Who's determining that he's the face? If Ryan and Tank
sells what they think is gonna sell. Hold on, y'all. If Ryan and Tank sells what they think is gonna sell, and they live gate is already projecting to be massive, and then and then Canelo Alvarez goes out there and his shit is garbage. The winner of this fight, specifically if it's Tank Davis, will become the face of boxing, bro.
Says who?
And
the numbers.
Says the numbers. When did the number determine the face of boxing? When did that?
When they always have.
When
knockout, you miss it.
When Floyd was the face of boxing, did he not have the biggest numbers?
What? So now
was the face of boxing for that? For having the biggest numbers.
Wait a minute.
No, it was a multitude of things.
I mean, Jake Paul, the face of boxing.
The casuals always decided that.
All
right, bro.
Jake Paul 700.
It was not just a number. It was a multitude of things. It was the numbers that he got based on who he was fighting. It wasn't just the numbers. It was the numbers he got based on who he was fighting. Canelo Alvarez became the quote-unquote face of boxing in a loss because Floyd retired and he fought Floyd.
The winner of this fight will be the A side in every fight that they have moving forward.
No, that ain't shit. Anyway. It don't matter. Even if Gervonta
Tank Davis loses this fight, takes his rematch, and then loses to Ryan again, Ryan will be the A side in every fight that he ever has moving forward.
Ryan Garcia will be the A side to every fight, and so will Tank Davis.
KO, you missing the
that's exhibition shit.
That's why they fighting. Both of them can't be the A side in every fight.
What's on the line?
They can.
Hold on a second. For y'all telling me that Tank can't be the A side if he loses, you might want to look up Mike Tyson. So, anyways, what's on the line?
Bro, they undefeated records, getting their ass knocked out. They records on the line. They status. Like if Tank lose the fight, he's no longer in position to fight Devin Haney. If Ryan loses the fight, he might have to go back to fucking Instagram or something, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same shit that's on the line when Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin fought, or when all these other dudes fight, bro. Like,
that's true.
So now a fight don't mean shit unless it's a championship.
Wait a minute. I gotta be respectfully, KO. I gotta. What you just said is asinine, brother. Respectfully, ain't no way you can say that the Ryan Tank fight, right? They're gonna go back to no, nigga. If Tank loses this fight, he's still the A side.
Facts.
If Ryan wins the fight or loses the fight, his next fight, he's the A side.
Facts.
You're only saying that because you want him to fight Devin.
No,
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say.
Dub only said that because you want Devin to get the money fight.
Y'all won't even let me finish the point. Y'all won't even let me get a full.
Because that was asinine, respectfully.
Yeah, I didn't even say what you said, bro. But go ahead, finish. I didn't even say that, bro.
Bro,
go ahead.
So you didn't just say that Ryan would go back to Instagram and that Tank would start to be the B side. You didn't just say that.
No. I said if Ryan loses to Tank in a bad fashion, then Ryan Garcia will still be the A side no matter who he fight. If Tank Davis, they are fighting, and not only are they, but I ain't even making the A side point. I said they're fighting the winner of this fight. If this fight does the numbers that we think it's gonna do, and Canelo does trash against motherfucking John Ryder like we think it's gonna do, Canelo already taking pay cuts, homeboy. Canelo already underperforming. People are already mad at him. He about to involuntarily pass the throne to the winner of this fight, bro. They will become the face of boxing, man.
That's just how it goes.
The thing with that is Tank will have to
fight. But that's what I said. You asking me questions about shit that I didn't even say at a point that I wasn't even making, bro.
All right.
Tank will have to fight more than 1 year to accomplish that, though.
My apologies. I didn't hear it right.
I'm not like it went to some whole A-side shit and all that shit. BF asked me, what are they fighting for? I said they fighting to become the face of boxing. That's my stance, bro. All the other A-side shit or whatever, Ryan Garcia gonna win off of this fight even when he lose. Even if he lose, he gonna win off this motherfucker. But the winner will be the biggest name in boxing and it won't even be close, bro.
But that's not
how can you be the face of boxing and you only fight once a year?
We will have to see that, bro. We will have to see if they will be the biggest because this fight will be big. This one, right? And I'm not going to say it's a small fight. Y'all need to hear me clearly when I say it's an exhibition, right? Y'all take that and think I'm shitting on Tank. I ain't shitting on Tank, bro. I love Tank. I'm not shitting on Tank. And for this guy keep talking about Pitbull Cruz is Devin's mandatory, where that go at? This dude. You do realize that Pitbull Cruz turned that down. You might want to go do some research on that. Pitbull Cruz said he wants to fight Lomachenko. You might want to go and look at that. So we'll leave that one alone. So you might want to do a little bit of research on that before you start saying stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. Now, anyways, let me get back to my home. This is what I was talking about when I was saying exhibition. You're not fighting for nothing. I'm not saying it's an exhibition as if it won't go on your record. No, it's going to go on your record. It's a box rec thing, blah, 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 wins or loses. You got that on your record. That's there. That's not what I was going. What I'm saying is it's an exhibition because there's nothing on the line. Telling me the face of boxing is like telling me pound for pound. That's your opinion. That's a mythical stance, right? If we're talking about the face of boxing, right? If we're doing that, Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing.
Not what keeps a fight? Just what keeps a fight from being an exhibition, BF?
If I'm fighting you at the weight class with a belt on the line, or if I'm fighting with the weight class, period. If I'm fighting you there.
So the catchweight makes it an exhibition.
It's not just the catchweight, King. It's not just.
What else is it?
So, what did Ryan Garcia do to earn this shot? Nothing. He's got Instagram followers.
Man, come on, man.
If you go on Instagram, if you go on Instagram and show Ryan Garcia, hold on, let me cook for a second.
Why Devin Haney was trying to fight Ryan Garcia?
If you go on Instagram and show Ryan Garcia's highlights to a casual, and you show Shakur's highlights to a casual, they're gonna think Ryan's a better fighter.
So
let's just keep it a bean.
So Instagram,
like I like Devin, I like Shakur, but them dudes is they not money, man. They not money like that. That's why Cruz don't want to fight Devin. That's why when the reporters ask Errol what he think about Frank Martin fighting Devin, he's like, I don't like that fight.
Got it. So you're
not money.
So you're telling me again, it's not about the best fighting the best. It's about the money. That's what you're telling me.
It's
about giving the fans what they want. Do a pull counter. Do a body shot. Do something.
Is it about the best fighting the best, or is it about the money?
It's about everything.
It's about both. It's about the glory and the fame. You only got one side of the boat. You got to go on the other side with the casuals and fight somebody and do something incredible in the ring.
Hey man, I got 11-year-old son. I got 11-year-old son. Hold on, I got 11-year-old son.
What?
I got 11-year-old son. He don't know Devin Haney. He don't know no motherfucker Shakur Stevenson. But guess what? He know goddamn Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. On his own accord. Got
it. So
that's a popularity concept.
What you're telling me is, I don't need to do nothing to earn anything. All I got to be is have 9 million Instagram followers and have little kids.
He's doing something. He's boxing.
What?
He's boxing. He's boxing.
So this is what I want you to do, King. I want you to go back and ask your baby boy, why does he know who Ryan Garcia is? Go do that. That's what I want you to do. And then let me know what he says. Let me know if he says, oh, because he's boxing great. I really want to understand it, because I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you it's not because of boxing. Not because it's because somebody told him about Ryan Garcia.
He's a boxer. How is it not because of boxing?
He's on Instagram. His 11-year-old little boy's on Instagram.
Hey, I really want to keep going with y'all, but I got to.
He's a boxer.
No, bro.
He's a boxer. He's a boxer.
You're right. He's a boxer. He is a boxer.
Listen, we can't get mad. We can't get mad.
Listen, y'all. I don't have time for everybody to go back and forth. So let's do this. I know a lot of y'all want to respond to BF. Y'all go ahead. Everybody give your last words. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Let me see who that. JD, go ahead and give your last words, bro.
Yo, excellent panel as usual. Shout out to BF. Shout out to John Green, right side KO. Shout out to Miss KO for letting you get up here. You know what I'm saying? Because she tell you what to do, not the other way around. Feel me? So yeah, keep it going.
Hold on. What you say, bro?
You heard me, man. Happy wife, happy life, bro. Come on, man. Don't act like you know what I'm saying.
Come on, bro. Don't do that. We
bro,
a team.
You know she be beating you up in the background like get the hell off that computer. Bro. She just called you.
That shit, bro. Stop that shit, bro.
Cool out, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm just chilling. I'm just joking, man. Hey, listen, man. Also too for all of the people that they have, I guess, complex opinions about the sport. Just be able to see it from not just your favorite fighter's perspective, but every perspective of the fighter in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't necessarily know the whole situation. Like with Tank wasn't making choices on his own. It wasn't until he got out his contract he started moving freely and got the Ryan Garcia fight on some real shit. So that's my take on it. Hey, y'all keep up the good work, man. It's always a pleasure jumping on this chat, man. Salute to everybody here, man.
Peace out. All right, Mr. Norris, give your last words, bro.
Well, the belts matter. Final words: the belts do matter. I think we can all agree with that. Where
No,
you
I don't
find
agree.
where you find status, clout, money, fans, you will find belts. The rankings do narrate the story for not just us as hardcore fans, but also for the casual fan to be brought into the sport. The rankings do give us a narrative, but ultimately all roads lead to the belts.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Peter, bro, chill the fuck out, man. I don't know what I don't know what it is. Y'all think y'all can get up here and be disrespectful to people and people that I like? Nah, bro, stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. You know, I appreciate the support, Peter. You've been rocking with the channel a long time, but don't disrespect my brother BFTB, bro, and don't disrespect nobody up here on my panel, bro. Y'all wilding and shit, man. If you want to disagree and all that shit, do that. Like ain't nobody tripping on that, but chill out with the disrespect, man. Real shit. I'm patient, but y'all working my goddamn nerves with that shit, man. Go ahead, Mr. Norris.
And finishing up, basically, yeah, and all roads lead to the belt. And the rankings do tell the story, but ultimately all roads lead to the belt. Thanks for providing the panel, the outlet, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. And hopefully I'll see y'all at some of these fights, because I'm gonna be up in there. Peace.
Already, bro. Take it easy. Appreciate you coming back. You're more than welcome, bro. Jay Nori, give your last words, man.
Salute to the panel. Salute to BFTB, KO. This is a dub. This is a great debate, man. Like I'm just gonna finish off where I started, man. It's a little bit of both, man. I agree with BFTB. It's really the ranking system that's really messing us up, because we're getting a lot of fake champions and fake belt holders, and the people that actually do want to have the big fights and do want to give the fans what they want, they can't get no opportunities. So it's a little bit of both. I wish the rankings would be a little bit more fair. There'll be a standard set, but that's what we have to go through in boxing. That's been like that for a long time. I mean, I don't believe there's an exhibition fight with Rankin and Garcia. That's a big fight because people are actually, you got two young fighters that are actually going to put it on the line, which we don't see very often. So that's what's giving the attraction to the casual fans. You have two names. So we'll see what happens after this fight, see what happens when Canelo fights, and let the best man win. Thanks for having me. Y'all have a good night, guys.
All right, bro. Peace out. Who's that? Antho, give your last words, bro.
Yo, shout out to the panel. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate everything you be doing up on here. But like I was saying, though, like we can't get mad at Ryan, bro, for promoting himself for boxing through Instagram, building his brand up. His name is his brand. He doing it through, just because he doing his own way, building it up through Instagram. We can't get mad at him. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. Would have been an exhibition fight when Devin was trying to fight Ryan, just because Devin had a belt. Devin was trying to fight this same cat that people, talking about in Ryan. He was trying to fight the same dude. And like I said, like a while back, and I don't think Ryan scared of no Devin Haney. They fought 6 times in the amateurs. They went 3-3. I can beat your ass. You can beat my ass. On the night when we fight each other in the pros, we're gonna see who the best. So at the end of the day, but I just feel like sometimes, people just be want shit to say about Tank, because Tank a low key. You know what I'm saying? He don't say too much, and everybody want to fight him. Everybody keep his name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? He don't call these dudes on this like oh, I don't know who said it, like somebody said, but they want to fight him because at the end of the day, they know that's the money, man. They know you fight Tank, win or lose, you gonna grow in boxing. And that's what, at the end of the day, that's what we all trying to do. We trying to grow the sport. So if Ryan Garcia can bring a casual fan to boxing, why not? Why not fight the biggest name in boxing? One of the biggest names in boxing. Why not fight him? It's gonna help grow the sport. So when I do fight Devin Haney, guess what? People know me. I done got some of Ryan Garcia fans, and I done got my own fans. Now they gonna watch the Devin Haney, me and Devin Haney fight. We just grew boxing even bigger. But that's my take, man. I just want
appreciate
to say
you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Take it easy, dog. Green, man. Give your last words, bro.
Shout out to the panel. You know what I mean? Good topic. I'm just saying, closing. Besides Frank Martin, it's one common denominator when we talk about all these players in the lightweight division, and that's Devin Haney, because he's either shared the ring with them or he has the whole division on lock. And on May 20th, he's getting ready to enter air. He's going to show the world why Lomachenko gave the WBC belt up and petitioned for a franchise. He's going to end the air. And April 22nd, Tank and Ryan is going to initiate a new era, whether you want to call it an exhibition match. Well, realistically, it's a tough man match because people just want to see if somebody's going to get knocked out. They don't give a damn about the aspect of boxing or the degree of difficulty it took to get to that point. They just want to see if somebody's going to get knocked out, like a backyard tough man contest. But that's my closing. Good panel. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you, bro. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Hey, Big Lorenzo, you know you can shoot me an email, bro. All you gotta do is shoot me an email. We can get it popping, bro. We can get it popping. Just let me know. You know what I'm talking about? Cass, get your last words, man.
Yes. Yes, salute. Knockout, man. It was a great debate, you know what I'm saying to you. It's always fun chopping up with you about the sport of boxing, you know what I'm saying
Shout
to
out to my brother Cass, man. Shout out to my brother. That's my
Yes.
Cass.
It wasn't no debate, bro. Debate is one-on-one shit. This just a panel, bro.
Yeah, we just
debate a different animal. You know, you can if you want to step in that ring, you know. Shit,
Cash, hey, bro, Cash, you gotta get back in the ring because I ain't.
We're talking about get back in the ring. He made me debate on Conor
Hold on,
knockout.
Cash, this the truth. I vouch for you. I was like, nah, Cash, he a good. He gonna come in and debate and knock out. All right, he gonna get it in. You got to get back in the ring, brother. Because
you keep saying get back in the ring. He need to get in the ring.
Yeah.
I've been in the. Hey,
I ain't been in this ring. You were supposed to debate. You were supposed to debate Conor Ben and Chris Eubanks Jr. Conor Ben popped dirty, and you ran off. And you made
knockout debate. But knockout.
No sides of the streets over here, nigga. I cross any path, nigga.
All right, well, let me know.
Across the pond,
you got my email. Let me know. But give your last words, cause I gotta run, bro. Go ahead.
Yes. Sorry, Mr. Knockout, man. You get me. Salute to you. Salute to Mr. Dub Right Side. You get me. I always appreciate your support. You get me. And your thoughts on the sport. Mr. BFTV made some great points. You know what I'm saying to you. I have no issues. You know how people work in this world. If you don't have any haters, you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying to you. So salute to you. You know what I'm saying to you. So yeah, man. I appreciate it, Knockout. I appreciate Mr. BFTV. I appreciate Mr. Right Side. Salute. Support to everybody in the war room. Like and hit the like and subscribe, man. You get me.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Take it easy.
Thank you, man.
All right, BF, talk to me, bro. Give your last word, man.
Man, you know, you already know it's family right here, man. Salute to my nigga Chi-Town Finest. Appreciate you, King. It's family right here, bro. So you already know, man. Like, I think this might be something that you and I got to talk about, King, because ain't nobody else gonna rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, ain't nobody else gonna do it. It sound good in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It sound good. Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
It always do, BF.
Dude, they be real strong and powerful in there, dog. They be the Donuses in the comments, but when them lights come on, it be a whole different story.
Oh, knockout, that's facts. BF ain't shit. Oh, you want to debate him? No, I'm good. Oh, BF, that's facts. You cooking knockout ass. You want to debate him? No, I'm good. Get out of here, bro.
No, but it is what it is, bro. You already know, man. Whenever you need me, man, I'm a call or a text away. You know what I'm saying? I always enjoy it, bro. You doing big things. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a supporter, a million. But you might need to get some merch here soon, bro.
Ooh,
don't worry.
You might need to do that. I mean, I understand you want to take a little bit to get yourself out the mud. You know what I'm saying? But you not in the mud no more, doggy. It might be that time. It might be that time.
Hey, would you wait for it? When y'all know I do shit. Don't worry.
Listen, bro, if you got it, you got to get out your way. You know, I'm gonna get out your way. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. The fact that you said that let me know I'm on the right track. And when I'm
Get
I
out.
like if you can't tell, bro, I be methodical and shit. I got this whole fucking channel planned out. I got like I don't want to give away my nerdiness and shit. But I got like I got a whole 10-year plan and shit, bro. Like
It ain't no such thing as
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I got a whole 10-year plan. First year went how I wanted to. Second year went. We in the middle of the third. Yeah, bro.
Hold it down, bro. Do your
I'm
thing.
trying, bro.
Get out your business.
I appreciate it, man. Just make sure you wear that shit on stream, man. Let them know where you got it.
God damn it! If you had it now, I'd be wearing it, motherfucker. What we talking about? I would be wearing it if you had it. But it is what it is, man. You know I'm here for you, Brody. So whenever let me know. And then you can set up our next one. But yeah, that last one. The last thing, bro. The last one we did, it was dope, but I don't think it was fair though. I mean, it was dope.
It wasn't fair, bro.
Nah,
I'm not gonna win if you get to pick what I debate. We gotta debate some shit that we fucking believe in. It's gonna make it better.
You asked me, bro. What you talking about?
I'm saying I asked you to pick, and you picked the wrong one. You picked the one I couldn't win. I can't win that again. I can't win David Benavidez and Caleb Plant on short notice right now. That man got DavidBenavidez.com, bro. Like if you run around this bitch with knockoutbox86tv.com making BFTB merch, making fucking money off my name, the fuck I'm supposed to do with you? And then the question is, who's in whose head? What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I tried. I was swinging and shit.
I'm just saying, we need to do another one though. We need to do another one. So
we're gonna do one right, bro. We're gonna do a big one for everybody.
We need to do another one, and I think. This is my
shout out Undercard Boxing and Judah Ben, but we had to do that because y'all under delivered, man. Had me talking y'all up and shit, so we had to stay the show. I love y'all. I got mad love for y'all, and I hope to have y'all back. But
I'm just saying, bro. Now, and I'm finished. We should do them at least once a quarter.
Yeah, I'm with it.
At least once, because it's something where I look at you as a master of it, and I know I'm a master. You know what I'm saying? So it's like other people, it's different under these lights, bro. So it's like it gives people benchmarks, not to toot neither one of our horns. I'm just saying I know what I am, and I know you know what you are. So you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's one of those things where we help people out by us doing it. So it is what it is, man. But much love,
already, bro. Appreciate you, man. Hey, man, go over there in the graveyard. Y'all go sub to him. He don't need me to tell y'all to sub to him, but shit, go sub to him. Go check him out. Y'all should all be sub to him and go show that brother some love. He's doing good work, bro. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Peace and blessings.
All right, peace. Ben Israel, you say you ready and shit. You got my number, bro. You got my whole number, and I got yours. Hit me up. You know what I'm talking about? We can get it popping on whatever you want to get it popping on. Right side, talk to me.
KO, man, hell of a show. Hey, I gotta say, man, want to get more controversial shows as far as the opinion you coming from. And hey, it is what it is. You feel me? But I think at the end of the day, me and you, we want to see the same thing. We want to see the best fight the best. And I think the only thing is we have a different way of seeing or looking to see that happen, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to. But man, KO, man, you know I got love for you. Shout out to Miss KO as always for allowing us to have your time. Man, we had a hell of an interview with my brother Piro last night. Tomorrow, after
hey,
KO,
real quick question for you: do you got JD number?
JD, who's JD?
JD, he come on your panel all the time.
Nah,
truck driver.
Okay, no. I ain't got his number, but I can get it. I'll get it for you.
All right, JD, if you listening, bro, I need to talk to you behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with JD. So, but
yeah. If he hop on your panel or something where you see him, let him know I need to talk to him behind the scenes, bro.
All right, that's a bet. Dang.
Go ahead, though, bro. Finish up.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, you know I got love for you. Appreciate you for doing what you're doing, man. You the people's champ. People, ain't everybody gonna tell you that you the people's champ, man, because you speak on the different topics that everybody want to talk about, and we see what it is. We see the participation from the chat, from the family. Man, Knockout, keep doing your motherfucking thing. Shout out to you and the family, and hey, we'll make it happen again, man. Shout out to you.
Okay, JD, you ain't have to put it in the chat, bro. Damn.
God damn.
Erase that shit, bro.
Yeah, don't put your
Erase
number
that
in
shit,
the chat
dog.
like
Don't
that,
put
bro.
that shit in the chat here. I'm
You gonna have all type of niggas calling you, respectfully.
Somebody delete that shit, bro. Delete your comment, bro. Don't put that shit in the chat. You're gonna have all kind of crazy ass people calling you, bro. But I got you locked in. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. But all right, right side, I appreciate you, man.
Be safe, my brother.
All right, peace out. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, bro. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters, man. Y'all be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Shout out to Rick Tim. Shout out to Thomas Hill, my beautiful wife, Miss Knockout Boxing. Woke sports fans still in here hating. JD in the building. Rick Tim's, DP Rocker, BFTB, Skills from New Orleans, Warriors Boxing LLC, Thomas Hill. Everybody that came through, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Get the smoke. Teach. Thomas Hill. Woke sports fan. And Mark West and everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on your way out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night. I will be live 7:30 p.m. Central Time. See y'all tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.